yours. Clap sync because Jamie isn't here.
Clap sync.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be aware of your volume. Our DM has discovered a voice modulator since the last time. It might get
I'm
loud.
the reason why.
Oh, it's gonna absolutely be loud. Unfortunately.
Don't say.
Just warning the feedback or the 3 people who watch these ultimately.
I'm actually
I'm
keeping
sad.
an eye on how high my volume is on the Streamlabs. But moving back over to
Ping Lucius.
this voice for a second. When last we left our individuals,
Oh boy, this is going to make it interesting.
I really can't fucking hear shit. So, yay.
the Artisans of Ember recently cleared out the lair of the Bane of the Forest and the lab of Sophia Moon. On their trek home, they informed the town of Gladehaven of their findings. And on their way back home, after some resting, they did take down a bit of downtime. Looked at a few dossiers of possible people that they can hire. And now Luna is more than ready to take her notes and bring it up to the rest of you to figure out what's going on with the Enron Collective and the Cult of Resonance.
Yay!
Main quest.
I'm sure the epic voice was needed, but
It really
could probably
wasn't
be the
because I didn't
contrarian in this case.
understand like half of it, unfortunately, which really
It's
fucking
fine.
sucks.
It's just information that you already know.
Recaps for me are always good.
I understand it wasn't needed, but I feel like it was
It's cool.
It was going to be. I thought it was fun.
It is fun.
I'm not gonna say that it wasn't fun. It's just really hard to understand you when you're using that.
Anyway.
It's a little bit more echoey than it probably should be. Or maybe the recordings just sound different.
It will sound different for the recording.
Okay. I'm probably just gonna have to go back and watch this one.
Now, with this information entailed, yes, brother dearest, you can quickly, or actually, yeah, you guys can just ping Dear Jackal for a quick second.
Toenail.
Don't spam him.
I will spam him.
no.
Join
Is
us, whore.
Is Altrion going to make it tonight, or did he already RSVP in advance that he isn't going to make it?
I haven't heard word. Ari?
Never helpful.
I also haven't heard anything. I assumed he would be here.
Shit!
He might be packing or the likes.
Ah. I want to say for the record, this is after 2 weeks that Luna finally comes up to all of you about finally getting around to discussing what's going on with the Enron Collective.
Yeah. Is this post her making her disguise?
This is after her making her disguise, yes.
Alrighty. Same day, different day.
Different day.
Okay. What time of day?
It is early in the day, noon.
I think my first question would be probably pretty straightforward. Is Ash awake?
For once, yes.
I would like to just mention something for future reference. Ash,
Yeah?
there's one other thing you can do specifically as a downtime stuff, or just whenever you feel like it is necessary to do so.
Really?
Yeah.
You can help Helen out with her memory.
Oh, I didn't know that I could do that at any time. I thought so.
Yeah, no, that I more or less most just giving you the resources that you could do that at any instance.
Okay. I'll remember it next time.
You got it. I just wanted to let you know before it proceeded further. Okay.
So, is everybody then mostly in just the briefing room at this point?
Yeah.
Or the thing that we claim is the briefing room, but it's probably just like the employee lounge with just the tables and chairs moved around?
At this point, yeah.
Yeah?
Syl would have tried to go back down, but probably wasn't given the opportunity to just hide in her room again.
So,
Cole and Vima
I
would
see you
more or less
walking out.
just... Yeah, Cole and Vima just like, no, stay, please.
So, can you help me align these tables slightly? We might have a few plans or doodads we might need to put on the table.
Syl gives like an annoyed nod and then just like goes to help out.
Luna does also say to all of you, for the record, I do apologize that I took bits and pieces of all of you to make this new look.
Could have taken more from me.
She takes a moment to look at you, and then you just see freckles start to form over her face.
Sick.
You're a freckled ginger. Not it. Just saying that it looks reasonable. And yes, I have a handkerchief this time.
She just kind of gives you this worried look like,
So, what do we need to know?
Well, first off... Wait, where's 2170? She says, just kind of looking around.
I'm right here. Midnight, please.
Okay. You see her ears for the time being were just human, but then just point and then elongate a bit. Okay, now I have a bit of a better disguise. Anyway.
So if you feel more comfortable calling my code name, I don't care. It's fine.
Anyway. What you need to know is simple. There is a location the Kingdom of Thieves, is primarily run by outlaws, pirates. The Enron Collective made themselves quite at home there. They don't have a big presence there, but they have enough that people know better not to say their names out loud. I shouldn't have to say that this place is within the Kingdom of Coal. It's going to get cold.
I guess it's a good thing Tap made me a new outfit.
You need a new outfit?
No, Tap already made me one. A warmer one.
Secondly, Noct usually is on his ship. As to where that ship is docked, I don't know. Or if it's even docked at all. My memory's a little bit hazy, but I do remember there are multiple ways to get onto that ship alone.
Does the ship have a name?
That's what's eluding
hold
me.
on, Caleb. Question. Can I roll for a history check to see if she remembers anything on how to get in?
Sure, that would be a straight roll, though.
No, +2.
It would be a +2, but it's just a straight roll.
Okay. So D20 +2.
Yep.
Oh! Well, let's see how this goes, guys.
First roll of the night. Here we go.
Be it omen or
All
doom.
numbers, all whammies. All numbers, all whammies.
Will it be a wheel or a woe? Bot. The bot's dead. Use exclamation mark RD20 +2.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? The wizard died.
The
They
wizard
don't have
is
much health.
For the three normal
For the
viewers who are
record,
outside of our friend group,
this
the
is
wizard
not the
is the
normal bot
name
I
of the
use.
dice bot we use.
I'll
I
let you
do
know
not
this.
agree with this one because this is not my normal one.
I'll let you know
Don't
this.
hit the player, hit the game.
I'll let you know this since you rolled a 4. You remember the name of the ship starts with the letter M.
N?
M.
Oh, M as in Mary.
Ma.
Like,
She's like, I do remember the ship starts with the letter M.
That's helpful.
Don't know how helpful that is.
Luna just holds up her finger, her hand, and just does, just a smidgen.
I mean, give a girl who lost her memory some credit.
You should have at least, even though everything is a bit fuzzy for you, you were given the key information, so what else do you need?
I don't remember anything. You know what? Fuck it. Can I roll another history check to see if I can remember anything?
Sure.
Anything useful at all?
Roll. But after that, I'm going to continue on.
That's fine. I'm 11.
You don't remember how they move around from the Kingdom of Thieves? But you do know that the Enron Collective is no stranger to portals.
She's like, alright. Portals? Portals. That was a thing they used to use a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. As far as that, once we're actually inside the facilities of the Enron Collective, as long as it's not, I will probably be able to discuss a few things out so we will avoid as much bloodshed as possible. Hopefully.
Yeah, but if my dad intervenes immediately, then we're all screwed at that point.
I mean, if you wanted a diplomatic solution, you should have probably hired a lawyer.
Not every employee, I'm just going to say it like that, not every employee of the Enron are as cutthroat and villainous as their leaders. Some of them are like me. They have a conscience.
I wonder how long. She's like, I wonder if I should play a game to see how long I can actually avoid my dad.
It's not going to be that hard. We're going to have to meet him anyway.
Mm.
This is a rare instance. The Cult of Resonance barely moves outside of their cubbyhole, if you will. They're reclusive, their teachings are to themselves, and they rarely take members.
Fair enough. Alright.
So
Well, ready to get this party started when you are.
Right. The fact that the leader of the cult is wishing to meet with a very known threat is baffling.
Wait, have the two organizations never worked together in any capacity in the past?
Absolutely not. As I said before,
Different.
the Cult of Resonance keeps to themselves.
So it's unprecedented, or there's too little precedence?
It's unprecedented.
Okay, yay.
This will be a point in history with the Enron Collective, actually. They've never made contact with the cult. Some people don't even think the cult exists. And believe me, there's a lot of theories that the Cult of Resonance is just a hoax.
Boy, big shocker for that one.
Though most of them are strange insectoids, so I don't really know what to tell you. But
I don't know.
so the cult leader is actually not going to be a threat to us, contrary to popular belief. It's not that I'm worried about. I'm also worried about the information that Tanuki shared with all of you, trying to lead you to this location.
With no apparent gain to his actions.
I want to ask you something, all of you. Have any of you taken a minute to sit down and think as to why the conductor's bases of establishment been attacked? And each time that you guys have went to these locations, you found a piece of the orrery.
I mean, I've given it some thought, but I thought somebody else was going to present a theory that was more conclusive before me.
Isn't my dad interested in these pieces?
Well, he is, but his initial incursion trying to get the orrery of the Wanderer is, well, failed. He has a piece of the orrery. He just doesn't have the orrery. You guys do. And he has accepted that loss.
Perhaps if he has one and he's not looking for anything else, perhaps that one piece is all he needs. Maybe.
Or he could be trying to wait until we finish it and then take it.
Which, not an unfair notion.
There's also another thought process that came to mind. There might be another person at play. I just don't know who.
Well, what would the other person at play be doing, gaining? Why do you say that?
It's a misdirection.
Well,
If it isn't the Enron Collective and the Cult of Resonance that are behind the attacks to the lighthouse and the manor,
Who is?
it's like a puppeteer pulling the strings with his puppet. We just don't know who the puppeteer is.
that is literally what I was about to say. We don't know. I don't know. There's not enough evidence that points to any big faction. We might be looking at a set of adventurers. And if they're trying to make it look like it is the Cult of Resonance and the Enron Collective, it is a misdirection. Trying to paint them as the bad guys while they go collect the other pieces. Tie up loose ends.
Oh shit.
Possibly, but whether it be true or not, if they did join forces, that still smells of problems and issues for us.
You wouldn't be the only one who would be having to handle the Enron Collective. You do work with dragons. Multiple dragons. And there are other adventuring groups that are under the care of the conductor. Whether she'd like to state it or not, she has an army.
That said, if that was the case and then one of the conductor's people or people who she patrons was going after it, why not at least lightly telegraph or make that clear to other major domos so that there isn't a miscommunication?
Well, it's either that or it sounds like she's building an.
It doesn't seem wise to let two
admit
groups
it.
run blind if they're going to crash with each other.
You just said she doesn't like to admit it, but she has an army. It sounds like she's preparing for something that we don't even know about.
No,
don't know
that's
her
not
motives?
what I'm saying, Midnight. She doesn't see her associates, her friends, as soldiers. She sees them as business partners and friends first. So she's not necessarily trying to build up an army, as she's wanting to make sure people have the free reign to do what they want. That said, she has taken note that there has been 2 attacks on her properties and on the livelihoods of her associates. She has made it very clear that she wants to keep everybody in the loop. And I am well aware that the orrery was one of her big pet projects, just like Nox.
Yeah, my dad's hatred for dragons isn't gonna go anywhere.
Which confuses me. Everybody hates dragons. The chromatic ones, at least. Anyway.
You know what? As far as my memory serves from what he told me last time, he hates all dragons.
That's not entirely inaccurate. Everybody's intimidated or fearful of dragons regardless of color. They're presence alone speaks magnitude and
No,
demanding
no.
presence.
I feel like this hatred is more than. I just don't know how to put any other pieces together. Because go figure. I don't remember things.
Is there any questions you all would like to ask? I'll try my best to answer them to the best of my capability.
So what are we doing? Are we going in for a piece of the orrery? Are we trying to interfere with Not and this meeting? What is our actual stated mission goal?
Infiltration. Get answers and leave.
Okay, we're infiltrating for what?
I'm expecting a trap. And unfortunately,
I think we're infiltrating for information and for the piece of the order that my father has to answer your question.
I don't think he's going to willingly give that up. But I fear that we're going to be walking into a trap. And unfortunately, I don't see a way to get out of being baited.
Well, that's straightforward. If you know that there's a trap, it's not much of a trap now, is it? It's an ambush at that point.
Correct. So, the primary goal is to confront Noct and this leader, and to ask them what they're doing and why are they meeting. I want answers. I'm just
worried about something very specific.
I just want all of you to be my voice, because as soon as I speak, he's gonna know it's me. You're a dead ringer as it is, Midnight.
Yeah, I know, but my worry is he has the ability to still take us, to take over our minds. We both know this.
Crunch. Infiltration?
I'm
oh no,
worried
stealth
that-
isn't my strong suit. You're worried about what?
I'm worried that he's going to wind up using us against.
That I am aware of.
It's a very real possibility.
And to more or less give you guys an idea of who we're going to be facing against, I'm just going to shift into this for a fraction of a second, so you guys know who to look out for. And as she does so, without changing her clothes, because changelings can't change their clothes when they choose a new form, all of you see, if more or less this man standing before you.
Wow.
This is what he looks like, and this is what he will sound like. He is persuasive, critical, cold, and malicious.
You forgot calculating.
No kidding. And she just changes back. Changing into his appearance makes my skin crawl. I'd rather look like the conductor.
Fair. He kind of looks like the douchebag I would have kicked out of the way to basic. I'm I'm smarter than you and therefore superior kind of type.
You're
But she
not
might.
entirely wrong. The man is able to back his words pretty handedly. Any other questions?
Should we ask for any pay?
I don't think we're going to have any means of doing that this time.
I figured as much.
Hopefully, as far as I understand, hopefully by the time we are done with this, your group, your manor, should get the word about them getting their upgrades. I understand that Villeroy and the others are wishing to discuss with you on the exterior, interior, and a few other changes about it.
I didn't hear much about it, but that's as far as I got.
Sounds kind of straightforward enough.
Okay.
Phil just gives a nod, and at this point is like, well, if you'll excuse me. And she goes head right back down to her room.
Could you please pack? We're going to be leaving today. Does she always do this? She looks over at you, Foxlips.
I'm already following after Sil, being like, Sil, wait, no.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay, for the love of... Slow down. You have to
he
pack.
replies for her
Uh,
and just nods.
Thank you. Miss Aloro. Ma'am.
Who is she talking to?
Your last name is Aloro.
Oh, yeah.
I know my demons are a little bit different than yours, but are you prepared for what you're about to expect?
No, but there's no way to go and hide in the shadows forever. Might as well get it over with now.
Just taps you on your shoulder. Good luck. I have a few things I need to prepare at my house. I will meet you at the entrance of Orbark.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go and try to talk to somebody and let him know that I'll be leaving. She walks off.
Oh. You're looking for who?
You know who?
I do, but it would be nice to know exactly. Because I might actually have a scene in mind. It may take a minute.
She's looking for Jim.
You gonna fight him? Because if so, Ash wants to watch again.
God damn it. First, I would like for you to roll a perception for me.
Son of a bitch. I don't have my sheet on me right now, so I need to know what it is.
Actually, hold on. Paladin and the wizard are down.
How? Why?
Great question. I don't know. How should we do rolls for the moment, Taskmaster?
I'm going to just follow my gut.
And that would be...
Both of them are down. Hold on. Google.
I like that I point out that it's down and everybody immediately went to test the two.
For everybody else, we still have Roll20 that we can use.
Yeah!
+3. Okay, so I need a +3, or put a +3 after I... fuck, I can't get on Roll20 on my phone.
I'm gonna roll it.
I think I can.
What I'm about to roll, you're gonna have to take it, alright?
I don't like the sound of that.
19.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Next question, high or low?
Let's go. Let's go high.
Okay, well, you don't catch him in that part of the scene.
What did I get, Kevin?
I am grabbing something. Give me a moment.
Okay.
In the center of town, you do find Jin. He looks like he just finished a conversation with somebody. Before you even got to him, you heard him yell loudly to someone standing.
Hold on. Sorry, could you repeat that one more time? I had a lady talking to me.
He looks like he just finished a conversation with someone. He looks upset. Furious, if anything. Before you even got to him, you swore you heard mutterings of yelling, just anger.
She is covered in. Is everything
In
okay?
front of him is a wagon. It looks much like a gypsy's wagon. Looking through the window of this wooden cart, is a very pale blue woman. She looks like she may be in her hundreds. And all she's doing is smiling. Now you can say your piece.
That's not ominous at all.
She looks curious as to what's going on. So she's debating whether or not she should go and check on him. And you know what she does? Everything okay?
Oh! Hello, Midnight. I was just having a conversation with Grandmother Agnes.
Oh my god.
He does not look pleased, and he is trying to save face.
Okay. What happened? He seemed really agitated.
I am not at the liberty of disclosing this information, and I hope Grammy is willing to keep her mouth shut.
Oh, don't worry, dearie. I know when to keep quiet. Just wish you best of luck with your endeavors.
If you wish to incite him, you may.
Alright. Oh. Sorry, I'm really not paying attention at the moment because I'm trying to do something. Okay, sorry. I was literally trying to buy something as we were doing this. She just kind of looks curious and she's like, alright, I won't cry. But if you ever need to talk, I'm here.
There's a few things that I am more than willing to disclose. Now is not the time. And I do not know if I am ever going to share that information.
Oh. I mean, I understand that.
It is appreciated.
Like I said, I'm not gonna pry if you're not ready to talk, or if you don't want to talk. It's all good. I just
Thank you.
saw you look distressed and I wanted to come check on you.
Listen here, hag. He's just looking at the lady, the old lady. I am not done with my business with you. There has to be something that I can give you in return.
Oh, dearie. We haven't gotten anything I wanted yet. You'll have to keep trying. Don't suppose you want to lose those arms again now, do you?
Ma'am, it has been a pleasure talking to you, but good day. He just storms off.
And how may I help you, dearie?
Just to make sure everything's okay.
Hmm?
Sorry, my headset just died on me. She starts to go after him to make sure everything's okay.
Oh, and there goes another customer. Well, if you need a sister stay, you know where to find us.
It just closes the window.
Jen?
I am going to roll something for him real quick. Okay. And what are his pardon me. What are his stats again? Pardon me. Okay. He seemingly walked over to Stonehill Inn. He's not going inside, but he's just like... Whatever he could do, he's more or less just angrily waving his arms around, just kind of like, I want to strangle something.
What did he say?
That's the impression you get off of him.
What, that he wanted to...
He's angry. He is livid, is the best way to describe it.
He's like, Zen?
Yes.
You want me to buy you a drink or something to help out?
Oh, no. I'll be fine. Even if she
Alright.
doesn't have the answers I'm looking for, if she is not even willing to help, I do have other methods. I do have people of my own.
Well, if there's any way I can help, like I said, just let me know.
No, a round of a drink is not necessarily something I need at the current moment, but... I'm sorry. Anyway, was there anything
But
you
what?
needed? Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Midnight, what do you need?
Sorry. Didn't mean to agitate you. I just wanted to let you know that I'm actually getting ready to head out.
As to where?
Time to face my own demons.
Planning on fighting Daddy Dearest? He says with a quizzical look.
Hold on one second.
I need to save that gift. Oh, I've been holding on to those characters for a while. And now they're roaming Fetchicray.
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Okay. She's like, yeah. Time for that.
Good to know. Any particular location? I do not know where this individual usually presides. I usually am here.
It's alright. We know he's in the Kingdom of Coal somewhere.
Oh. Oh! Huh. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that. Just stay out of trouble.
I'll do my best. I just can't guarantee I'll come back.
Oh, and if you don't come back at all, I'll be drinking more than just my fair share, if that's the case.
Don't drink yourself under the table.
I never said that. Go. Just... Shoot. Go. I need to calm down.
I understand. That's alright. Just take care, okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Later.
Boss Kamari, Moro Smart. He says as he walks into the Stonehill Inn.
And out of like, okay, this is me asking as the player, not the character. Was that fucking Scornorian?
That was Githyanki. Or Gith, I
Okay.
should say.
Threw me off for a second. I'm like, wait, what?
No. Anyway. I'm assuming... Hmm?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Can I also do one major one minor thing before we leave.
Sure.
Vilroy isn't coming with us this time, yeah?
You?
No!
Okay. I'm gonna swing by the front desk or wherever she is, probably after I get Syl to stop packing like 50 pounds worth of tools.
She's got a bag of holding. You can't stop
know,
her.
but-
Syl has a
but
project.
I know, but I'm also of the opinion of like, you're gonna make the bag of holding overflow at some point if you take everything with you. But
That's
I'm going
not
to
gonna
track
stop
her
him.
down, and all I'm going to basically tell her is, hey, if I don't like come back or anything, or if I'm massively delayed, second footlocker to the right, there's 300 gold. Go buy yourself 2 rounds in the house.
Thanks.
What? We didn't have enough time to have the 2 drinks on the entire building, so I thought I'd tell you at least where that is if there's a complication that arises.
You know, I don't do this very often. Can you come here for a quick second?
Why?
Come here.
I just vault over the front desk behind the desk.
Those fucking volts.
She gives you a hug.
Hey!
Aww.
And then, and like after she ends hugs, just like a pat on the back, kind of just. Couldn't ask for a better group.
I suppose you could ask for a slightly better one.
It wouldn't be as fun though. Do me a favor, don't die.
Meanwhile, Ash is snoring on the couch.
Sure. Surprise hug, and I immediately hug her back.
Amazing. This is amazing. This is beautiful. I love this.
Okay. Just do me a favor and don't die. I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
Oh, sure you would.
And for the love of God, keep Luna safe.
Given who we're going after, I'm not going to make false promises, but I'll at the very least do what I can to make sure that if there's ever any coming to blows, that we make sure everything that we do to each other is bruises.
If that fucker does any kind of mind shenanigans towards her, just knock her out. Don't kill her.
Like I said, bruises.
Fuck up Midnight as much as you want. I don't give a damn.
Oh, fuck you!
I'll
Midnight's
consider
already
it.
gone into a fucking battle with a heavy heart. Like, I'm sitting here about ready to start crying.
Rip.
That was to lighten the mood.
Yeah, I know. It's just,
Also, for just slight reference, because I know we're heading back to the kingdom, I'm probably wearing a slightly taller winter coat with a little hood and a fluffy collar.
Oh, nice.
It's, if Diesel needs any kind of idea, it's very Jon Snow cape.
Beautiful. I don't watch that show, but I get it.
Okay.
when Midnight returns to the group, it looks like she's trying to hold back some serious tears right now.
Okay. So, are all of you meeting Luna at the entrance of Orbard?
Yes.
Okay. This is not going to be a week's journey. This is about a 4-day trek to the coast.
Jelly!
And
Ah.
I know the tailor's going to be very, very upset when he sees that the cape is slightly too big.
Excuse
what?
me?
He's going to be very, very upset when he realizes the winter cloak is slightly too big.
Pardon me?
We're going on a venture, man.
No. What winter cloak is slightly too big?
The one that I'm wearing.
So,
I just assume that there aren't many cloaks in size 6'6" in this town, so I'm just assuming that the only one I was able to find is slightly big.
Tap, the next time you see Luna, you hardly recognize her. She's got elven ears, blue eyes, orange hair, and in the same hairstyle as Foxgloves, freckles, and your mark over under your eye.
Plagiarism,
Just-
but as a
And it
person.
took 54 minutes for the DM to describe Luna's character.
Right. For my own reference, when did I meet Luna? Because I don't remember meeting Luna.
Oh, then this might be your first time actually meeting her. This
You're
has
meeting
definitely
her in
been
disguise.
If anything, this might be your first introduction to the character because she stole your mark. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met this character.
Okay. Well, she's moved up to being a very close friend to Vilroy in Vilroy's opinion, and
Okay,
is the Enron spy or former agent of the Enron Collective. That I did disclose a few times. I have named-
Where? How did we find out that they were spying? Who were they spying on? Where were they spying?
They weren't spying on you or any of the artisans. If anything, they were using their old networks to gather information. Vilroy found them during one of their downtime activities when they were trying to make allies.
Don't you know you never spy on the party?
Okay, so I have one last question, and then I'm good to go.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on right now?
Everybody's
We
meeting
are
up with
off to
Luna.
continue the main plot. We have dallied for too long.
Luna, everybody's meeting up with Luna. This woman that you've just now met.
Okay.
Midnight looks like she's on the verge of tears.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
so in terms of where Tap has been this whole time, what are we saying?
Tap was asleep.
Tap is asleep.
No, I would have said.
Tap is-
Stayed up too late.
I would have at least said that Vilroy would have briefed you on what's going on, let you know what Luna said to the others, which is, the group is expecting a trap, and there's no way for us to not be for the group to not be baited into this. So the goal is to gather information and then find out why, but also to survive the trap and then leave.
Yeah.
Okay, I might need to take a back seat just for a second because I don't quite understand what's going on because I don't know why there would be a trap and what we're doing.
This is the main quest.
We're gonna
Two
go
quick-
find
no,
Midnight's
I
dad.
understand that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna go fight my dad. We're gonna go find my dad.
To
So,
quickly and succinctly summarize, you remember way back after Oroka
No,
Bantagata
I know
how
the
we got some information that a cult
Right,
and
I know
such
the
were going to be
plot.
meeting? This is the follow-up to that.
Okay, it's not the plot that I'm missing. It's like, where are we right now?
at the front of
We're
Orbarg.
We're still in Orbarg.
Back
We're
out.
literally the day of departure.
Okay.
Does that answer your question a little bit better?
Yeah, I'll try and play along. Correct me if I get anything wrong.
Okay.
We shall endeavor to do so.
Gonna turn Midnight into an orphan.
I am
love
not going to
that.
use that voice again. That was weird.
What did you say, Caleb?
I just reading what Ari wrote down. Gonna turn Midnight into an orphan.
Oh, fuck.
Hell yeah!
Here's the thing. You would be right. However, she does still have a mom.
Somewhere.
Also,
Yeah,
can
but-
you be an
Somewhere, but
orphan
she
if
wouldn't
you
be an
disowned your
orphan yet.
dad?
Yeah, but friggin' Midnight's a bastard and her mom's a hoe.
Ha!
What's new?
What's new, pussycat?
whoever
Blah,
whoever made this
blah.
midnight, your mom's,
Mom's a hoe. Oh, fuck.
We have fun.
I just realized I called my actual mother a hoe with that sentence.
Alright, now, the group convenes with Luna. To you, Tap, you see a tan-skinned woman with orange hair, freckles, light blue eyes, and has the same kind of marking in the same spot as your marking, Tap.
Oh,
And Elven ears
hi.
every other
I
mention
don't
of
think
it.
we've met.
I
I don't
have
think we've met. I'm Tab.
Nice to meet you. I have seen you a few times before. I visit every so often at the manor. Luna, nice to meet you.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's a pleasure. Can I ask you where you got that mark?
From you. I just had a minute to stare at you for a good bit to do that. For you see, she says as she changes to her usual disguise. Which
Right,
looks...
you're a changeling. Okay, good to know.
This is her normal look.
Sorry.
That
You
is...
okay
Sorry. No, you just said her usual look. Ari immediately posted the gif of the pen. And
So
I'm just like oh shit, that would be so fun.
she's wearing a suit very similar to the outfits that everybody at the manor wears as part of the staff. Villeroy lent her that to wear so she doesn't raise suspicion with her Enron coat. That said, she just changed into that image I shared with you in D&D Session 1 chat for about a minute. This is what I normally like to look like. But
Right. Okay.
to more or less, considering the Enron Collective knows that this is the form I have made over the years, she changes over to the AoE disguise. I thought maybe change it up a little bit to kind of keep them off my tracks. And I do like the
Okay,
mark, she says, kind of rubbing the area on her face. It's cute.
Well, I appreciate that. Anyways, right. I'm sorry. You've. I have to process this. Yes. Do you happen to have like an item, or an accessory to make it so that we can identify you no matter what you look like?
I can't change the clothes, she says. I'm going to be wearing this the entire
Exactly.
time.
No, but that was my question. So, if you change what you look like, we could still recognize you. Something like a bracelet or a necklace or a pin. I don't know. I was just going to suggest this to switch.
Or oh god, please help me.
It's just something so that no matter what you look like, we can still identify you as, who you are. If you would like us to do that.
To be fair, there's no one of the conductor's staff that works in the sea of, more or less in the Kingdom of Thieves. Or the City of Sails, in other words. I would be a sore thumb.
Right.
But
Okay, never mind. I'll bring it up again if it comes up. I'm sure it won't be an issue.
okay. I'm gonna miss my coat, she says.
Actually, fair question. Should I be even wearing the white coat, or would that be useful for us actually getting in the door?
I actually You might wish to wear it, but as soon as we start talking to any Enron operatives, let me talk.
Okay. Then you can pull off the silent bruiser type.
She just like studies you for a moment.
I just kind of pull the hood down slightly over the eyes, frown, hunch ever so slightly, and go, hmm.
No, I can't
Quick,
see
do
you
your
being a
Professor
bruiser.
Crunch impression.
No, I can't see you as a bruiser. A hitter, yes, but bruiser.
Hey, that's how you were whenever we first met. She's much more talkative now.
A little more sweet too, if you asked me. She says with a smile.
I don't know about that.
I kind of move the hood in a different direction towards team leader and straighten out the posture again. Ash, do we need anything else before we depart, or do you think we're pretty well stocked with everything we could need?
I see you unmuting and muting again, Sil. Go ahead.
I was gonna say is like, she does her damnedest to hide it.
I can see that. She hides it well. Until it faints a bit. Apparently changing eye colors right in front of them is enough to make them just have a small little heart attack.
Enough.
I mean, I think their biggest thing is dodging the question entirely, or compliments it likes.
Ash is just stifling a laugh. Like, covering his face with his, covering his mouth with his hand as he like, really badly hides a laugh.
The perks of being practically anyone. Oh, it's so silly.
Tap is nodding with these tips.
Alright. Vilroy also made sure that I have stocked you guys with some rations for the trip there and the trip back, so needn't worry. I swear, sometimes I wonder if she's just wanting to act like a mom towards all of you.
I can't complain.
Right? My question is simple. Random encounters or no random encounters?
We didn't do random encounters last time, did we?
No.
Then let's do them
We
this
didn't.
time.
We accidentally had the dragon showed up.
Let's do them this time then.
Well, the one upside we have is that it is a shorter distance of 4 days, so there can't be many random encounters at the
Yeah.
absolute worst.
Yeah, but famous last words is, how bad could it be?
Yeah, that's why I'm not saying those words, because I know better.
I'm gonna
How bad could it be?
To quote Bubsy, what could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
Brother, I have done the response
What's up?
in section 1 chat.
I don't get what you're quoting to.
On the with her saying giving everyone rations.
Hold up. You're making me want to pull up
I
stats
get
for a
it. You're
quick
being
second.
funny because you bot.
I'm gonna pull up her statistics for a quick second because she's got sidekick stats.
I'm just making a snide remark because like I got everyone rations, and the Crunch is like, "Oh, why? Thank you. You shouldn't have."
I think you're funny.
I think it's cute.
Dexterity, yeah. I want you to make a dex save for a quick second there, Crunch. Just to see how much you're paying attention. Nothing severe.
That's what you get for being funny.
We
Roll and
don't
roll
do
20.
that around these parts.
Roll and
Yeah,
roll 20 since
seriously.
the paladin and the wizard have died. If the druid, the bard, and the artificer go out too, we're gonna have a TPK.
I find your lack
With my
of faith
30 modifiers,
disturbing.
this is roll.
Roll, brother. Roll.
Is it a saving throw?
It's a saving throw.
I have no modifier.
Yeah, then
Does anyone?
roll, please. It catches you off guard, but it misses you entirely. But you do freak out at the sight of a dagger flying at you. The one thing you do note about the dagger is it's the hilt heading your direction, not the blade. But it was enough to catch your
Even
attention.
better. Oh,
Midnight died. And Midnight's back.
And is resurrected again.
Resurrection!
Arctic encounters. Where is the snow? Encounters. I'm gonna pull out my D100s again.
Oh, just while we're doing this, did Sil have the time to finish Project 1?
Project 1 goes pew pew, if I'm correct, yeah?
Oh yeah.
You got started. It's not finished. It's gonna it's gonna take a little more than that. And it is foreign technology. I'm gonna need 2 more checks from you to make sure that you're able to make pew pew noises with it.
Sounds good.
I hope that is okay.
No, that makes sense. I just Sil would be probably working on it like crunch time if they know or if she knows she's going into like an ambush.
Crunch time. Okay.
Oh my god. Sorry, I just thought of something dumb.
Okay. That's day 1.
Dos.
Okay. Huh, interesting. My question is, because I do like giving players the opportunity of avoiding encounters if they feel like they do not want to mess with any of it. Yep, okay. With any of these encounters that are about to come up, do you guys just want to continue passing by just to get to your location, or...
well, does it look dangerous?
Some of them can be.
Mother, I crave violence.
Okay, you're going back into the workshop.
So,
Wait, no, that's what you want. Never mind, we're keeping you outside.
in first instance of day 1, as you are starting to head your way into the terrain, off by the coastal side, you do spot, well, to you, foxgloves and taps, this is actually kind of common space. But to some other people, this is a off-colored bear. To the rest of you, that's a polar bear. Looks like it's getting itself some fish.
Scary. It's a big ass bear.
Permission to say we avoid that? Luna asks.
Permission granted.
Okay. Day 2 gets a little more windy. You're not guys, none of you are going to be really exhausted or anything, and I don't want to make you guys just feel, well, piss poor since you guys did decide to get into some winter gear. It gets a bit blizzardy. Off into the barren white landscape, you do see like one raving lunatic holding up a staff up to the air and screaming to the high heavens in languages you do not understand, as it seems like a torrent of a flurry of snow is more or less just coalescing around them. This might be a druid. Who knows?
Oh shit.
Do we wish to take the chance? Probably not.
Yeah.
I
It
don't see
looks a
druids.
little bit too cold.
I don't see many druids very often, and the one I have at least documented is a Belloc Needwood, and he's not entirely friendly. Luna says just kind of offhandedly.
would Ash know a lot of druids considering he live in tree land?
Yeah, that's common space.
Sick.
Most of them get positions of, like, some are court mages, a few of them are suits, oracles, or usually jobs that kind of make sure that the equality of living is kept. Druids hold
Ash
a...
just look.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ash just looks over like. I don't see a lot of those out here.
Just hear, swear you hear it, the person in the distance just go, woo!
Yeah, usually not that crazy.
Yeah, I don't get this whole like nature stuff.
Kind of cool. Whenever you get used to the whole tree hugger thing.
So, on the third day, Foxgloves, Sill, Ash, Tap, and Crunch have seen these creature types before. You saw them in the Sunless Citadel.
Ooh,
Uh,
scary.
Off in the distance, you see two tiny floating ice creatures, the Misfits, if you remember. They're too far away to be much of a nuisance, but you swear they caught your eye. But not much further since you guys are trying to move as fast as you can out of there. And on the final day, as you guys are starting to get ready to make your way into, like, in the morning of it, you swear you saw those same two creatures just kind of starting to hover a little bit closer, as if they followed you.
Oh, yikes.
Should we kill them?
I don't deal with what are those?
They're like ice gremlins that explode.
Oh. Then, yeah, I think maybe that would be a good idea. So are you wishing to take out these little critters?
I mean, sure. Fuck it. If everybody else is okay with it.
Can I just?
Sorry.
Oh,
Huh?
Hmm.
We have lost a cat.
Ari, go first.
I was gonna say,
Did it
can I
fall
just have?
Did it fall out of the cradle?
I'm gonna have Syl just yell like, "Go away!" in Primordial.
I'm gonna roll for these dumbasses. Roll it. Either you can either roll a persuasion or intimidation.
I'm not good at either of those.
I'm sorry.
Is this what it feels like to be Foxgloves?
Why? Do you have a minus to your charisma?
No, I just don't have
Not the
anything
polar
in it.
bears.
I have
Or
a
I have a
minus
negative
1.
two.
Get on
Do
my
that.
level, Scrub.
If you want to go even further, get on my level. -2.
Yeah, you're around some very
Fun fact.
uncharismatic people. So I'm usually very dry and straightforward because I can't really lie about much.
Oh my god, have I ever? When was I last updating Syl? Oh no, she's level 2 in Roll20.
I would just
I'll
roll.
be right back, guys.
Okay.
Well, did you pick a persuasion or intimidation before then?
It
But it's
makes
probably
no
the same
difference.
mod.
I
Yeah,
think I'm
it's
the only one
it's
here with charisma.
That's very real possibility, actually.
Go.
Oh boy.
A
Okay.
natural one.
Oh my god.
You
This is
can't
why
hit
we don't-
zeros, but by George, can you still fail?
Okay.
I can't hit a 0, but I certainly tried.
And they have a -1 to their wisdom. They're floating closer to you guys. Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Roll 20, friendos.
Fuck. What is it? I have 15.
I'm gonna have to do a lot of manual rolls this one. How do I manual roll on roll?
I am not-
/R.
Same as normal, but
I don't use that bot. I use the better one.
They're both good, okay?
One's good and
I
one's incredible. There's a difference.
I am not on the good computer to use it, so can I potentially petition somebody to roll for me?
It's just a straight D20, correct?
Yes, but I can't use the bot in the other chat.
7!
No mods, so that works.
Sil rolled a nat 20 and they have a +3. I
my
didn't get
God.
to add the
Also
+3.
rolled a nat 20.
I don't think these creatures are going to have much of a turn. What's Luna getting? Luna! Luna, no!
Bill and Tap rolling nat 20s on their initiative.
Well, what did Crunch get? 11? Question mark? Well, Luna's got a 4. And the Mephit's got... Okay. Could somebody put down the initiative list for me, please? Okay, starting with Sil. Y'all were prepared. Just, that's it! Killing you both! Big bang attack!
yay! Are we gonna have battle music?
I can't think of anything appropriate, that's a problem. No. No.
The moment the Neff start walking forward, Sil just kind of like, she
What?
listened.
For a quick second, I'm just gonna say it very clearly. No Christmas music, we're out of the season.
And I have advantage toggle on, so I don't have to always roll with advantage. But they rolled a 12 to hit.
12 to hit. That will hit.
And then 7 lightning damage.
Ew. Oh, that has gotta hurt.
Sends out a blast of lightning and then just puts up her umbrella, backing up a little bit.
It looks hurt. All right, Tap, you're up.
Oh. Follow Sil's lead and attack with the pincushion. Yeah. I have to. I have buttons to do that. That work? It kind of worked, but it didn't hit. Also, that's not the modifier anymore. I need to update those buttons. 13.
That'll hit.
I think. Wait, no, not 13. Sorry. It should. It's 11, not 13. My bad.
11 matches.
Oh!
Dun
5
dun.
damage.
Ba, ba, ba.
5 damage.
No, not 5 damage. I need to update this. 6 damage. Goodness.
Goodness gracious.
I forget how to do that. How did I make these?
Toss a snowball to your witcher.
Stop
Oh,
it.
valley of plenty.
Oh,
I hope this works.
Yeah, so I hit it for like we said, 6 damage.
Are you hitting
Which
the same
means
one that Sil hit?
I'm gonna hit the one next to it.
Okay.
And because I hit it and it's the first round of combat, I get to deal a little extra damage, and it has to make a saving throw.
Of the dexterity variety, if I'm correct, yeah?
Yes. And it takes 4 damage.
Oh, would you look at that? 9.
That fails.
Okay.
So its speed is halved until the end of its turn. And it gets pushed 10 feet away from us.
Yay!
what happens. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
that's my turn.
All right. Moving over to the 15. Ash.
Yeah. Good ol' Eldritch Blast. No.
Alrighty.
All reliable.
All reliable.
Alrighty, dighty.
24.
That'll.
I like this bot.
Yeah.
You're saying you enjoy spots very far away from combat?
Roll your
Huh?
damage, please.
Yes.
My question is, which one are you hitting?
10. One of them. Fucking one of them.
Okay, you hit the one that was just shot back 10 more feet away. All right.
And then it's Crunch.
Oh, my neck.
Correction, it is not Crunch's turn yet.
God.
One of them is going to try to fly up to... Well... One is going to try to fly up to Syl and claw at them. Uh-oh.
EM, question.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I next to? Next to being within 5 feet of, currently.
That's a hard yes from me, Captain.
So everyone?
Yes. This is theater of the mind for the time being.
All right. So am I within 5 feet of Syl?
I'd say so.
Reaction, protection, disadvantage. I'm getting smarter.
Okay, well you made them drop the 20 for a 13.
Yes!
Yay!
I just sort of see that it's rushing up towards a blind spot to Syl. I just bring down the shield onto its little wing to just kind of cause it to fly spirally for a minute.
The other one is too far away to get up close, so it gets as far up as close as it possibly can. And I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
+1 for me.
I got a 15.
Okay, you pass.
We got a 15.
Okay, so 15, pass. Luna failed.
No.
I need Crunch, Foxgloves, and Syl.
You got
I still have the problem as priorly mentioned.
Yeah.
Do I add my stat bonus? Remind me again.
6. Do you have any modifiers to your dexterity saving throws?
No.
Talking to Foxgloves.
+1.
Okay.
Wait.
7.
Okay, correction. I have proficiency with them, but I have a hunch that +3 is not going to be enough.
No, you're 1 off. And Syl, have you rolled?
Yeah, still got 12.
12.
Tank.
Okay. Everybody but Foxgloves and Luna passed. As you see this thing belch out a frosty breath. A gust of cold, if you will.
Maybe morning breath.
As you guys take... I just had to roll max. That's not fun.
Oh no.
The dice fall where they may.
8 points
Syl-
of frost damage. Cold damage. That's for
Syl-
those who failed. So you guys are taking 4 if you succeeded.
And Syl blocks it with her umbrella. for herself.
Shieldmaster?
Yeah.
Alright, you're not taking anything then.
Would you mind repeating the damage?
For those who succeeded, you're only taking 4 points of cold. For those who failed, are taking 8.
That was the wrong button. That was nothing. There we go.
I still can't believe.
Lovely.
I still can't believe both bots are down. This is great.
It's so rare to see both of them down, honestly. I don't even recall an instance last year where both were down. Like, that's how unusual it was.
Yeah, Discord's having it's like a cloud server issue. Because of that, bots that use a lot of connections to the Discord are pretty down.
Oh, then it should be up.
Because it's cold.
It should probably be back up momentarily. So, yeah, that's all that they're doing on their turn. Crunch, you're up.
Crunch time.
Crunchitize them, Captain.
We need soft tacos.
You are my friend.
What?
We're having soft tacos later.
25. Oh, yeah, you hit.
Do I hit? Yes.
I see what you're gonna do with that one. Okay, which one are you hitting?
Whoever closest.
Okay, well, that one's dead. And I need you and Sil to make another dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
8. And what does Sil get?
Hey.
Okay, ow. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. 6 points of cold damage as it explodes.
Beautiful.
As you just cleave into it, killing it outright, you just hear it go, ah! And just...
There's the buddy. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Crunch to buddy?
Yeah, Crunch saying to buddy. Oh yeah, I forgot about that feature.
Please never do that again.
Let's do it next time.
Correction for... Okay, let me elaborate. Do you have, by any chance, any form of ranged?
What is
Not much.
range? What is this mystical concept?
What is range when you can big hit punch?
Oh, good heavens.
Some people are big dick energy. This guy is 2-weapon energy.
That is big dick energy.
I'm a frontliner. What are you talking about?
Oh, good heavens.
Batman the animated series, ladies and gents.
Alright. That was Crunch's turn. And now we move on to... Ooh. Foxgloves!
How far away is the one that's still alive?
Okay, how hurt is it?
Is there status? How many of them are left?
1.
Uno?
Uno
Does
lost.
it look like it's wanting to cut and run?
He's kind of looking at a situation like, fuck.
I just kind of look at him. I pull out the trident and have a held action to attack if he moves. you'll live longer.
Unfortunately for you, Luna's not going to give it that opportunity. As she more or less throws a dagger into it as you watch as it harmlessly explodes, considering it is 10 feet away from anybody who's close enough to hurt it, being proximity of its death blow.
Rule number 5. Don't get distracted when there's a knife thrower around.
It's called a power move, yeah. Also, I hope that the voice mod for Buddy worked.
It did.
Oh, thank God.
Indeed, I like it.
Oh, that's going to be fun to listen to later in the recording. Okay.
Yay!
And now, I move on to the book. Finally. Hello, Acquisitions Incorporated. I haven't seen you in a while.
Heal from this, but yeah.
Huh?
Once restored.
I would say just getting to town, you guys would have long rested. You're just walking.
Okay.
So, just confirming, we did get the long rest then?
Yes, don't worry about the damage. You're fine.
Yay. My 6 damage.
Yay!
Just picks the shards out of the cloak and is just like, oh, look at you. You took so little.
I gained back 10 HP.
Yeah, that's why I use a shield.
I use a shield as well. But you have a habit of calling yours the umbrella.
Wait, that's a shield? She's just looking at the umbrella.
Yeah, it's just... I made a folding shield. And it's umbrella shaped, so I call it an umbrella.
Never let the Enron get their hands on that.
They're gonna have to pry it from mine cold and dead.
Hey, beat me to it.
Good to know.
Now I'm just remembering that I have to put in all the spells manually and roll
Alright.
20. Hooray.
No, you don't. There's a way to do it. If you can find it in the like eye icon, you can drag it in. I believe.
Eye icon?
Yeah, like you know how there's the menus. One of them is a little like information menu, and you can search the compendium.
Ah.
You can search it for spells, and I believe that you can use those spells to then drag and drop into your character.
That is really good to know.
I think there's a solid chance I'm mistaken, but I believe that's the case.
No, it just worked.
Okay, cool.
I made a level 30
Everything-
character and didn't know this. I had like so many spells.
Oh, yeah. Roll 20 works really well. It has a lot of great features. It just is very poorly explained and formatted
And everything.
Optimized.
and optimized.
Sponsored by
'Cause,
D&D
like-
Beyond.
Oh, we wish.
Well,
We're gonna get sued by D&D Beyond.
They're just like, hey, we saw you trying to recite that Sam Riegel jingle at the bar. Please stop. Here's
Goodness.
our cease and desist.
Oh, I realized I still had this on.
I got cheese and meat.
Got what in you?
Okay.
Cheese and meat.
Alright. Finally. I can actually read this bit off. A sharp icy wind whistles through the northern gate as you enter the Kingdom of Thieves. The shops and taverns lining the main thoroughfare of the City of Sails are as battered and weathered as the grim customers entering them. At first glance, the city's reputation as a den for pirates and raiders appears well earned. Just ahead of you, a wagon has broken down in front of a tavern.
Whack.
A whacker. The other human driver calls out for help, but passerby ignore her. As she calls out for once more, the tavern door behind her opens, and 2 guards toss a young male human in bright clothing out into the streets. He stumbles into the old woman, sending both of them sprawling to the ground. The door closes, then opens once more as a mandolin comes flying out of the tavern.
I just imagine it made some kind of sound as it impacts the ground.
If none of you wish to catch it.
My fucking heat up. I'm back.
Syl is like just starting to pay attention. They're more curious at like looking at the wagon and seeing what
Wagon. Sorry.
what how it's broken or what the issue is.
All I heard was tosses out a mandolin, and then I had to go turn my heat up.
It's funny because that was one of the last things said.
Okay, that's good. I was just wondering if I missed any.
You're good. Lee, yeah. I mean, yes. Tap tiredly heads over to go help the lady who needed help back to her feet.
Ash follows Tap just to make sure he doesn't get hurt.
And Syl will follow because there's a wagon.
A wagon.
A whacking.
Release the
Is
wagon.
there anybody observing us at the moment?
Not actively.
2 moments later, I follow the rest of the group at like a steady pace.
You're heading over to the wagon?
All of the group.
The human male does pick up his mandolin from the floor and just kind of sees if he can tune it back into place. The woman with the wagon wagon. You notice that they're the wheel on it is a bit bent out of shape.
Syl doesn't greet herself, but she just starts fixing the wheel.
With what means? Are you using like mending, or are you using your tinker tools or anything like that?
She could do either or both.
Both is fine.
Both it is.
Yeah, I'll help the lady to her feet, and then the guy also to his feet afterwards.
Thank you. The woman sees, finally noticing you are fixing her wheel.
Are you two okay?
I think I'll be fine, but thanks, I guess.
He's got the anime voice.
Still need help? Can I offer either of you a business card?
Sure.
I hand
That
to each of you.
that depends. Is your business by chance taverns?
We're not from Fear.
Ah, damn it.
Well, it's not a tavern. There is a bar. But it's a
Yeah.
bathhouse.
It's a bathhouse.
Huh. Do they by chance take requests for bards? He says, trying to
Why
pluck
not?
his mandolin strings.
So long as they don't go into the wrong bathwater.
He looks back at the
Ash
Card.
is just staring daggers at this guy now, and then Foxgloves mentions it.
Has that happened? Do we have to be worried about that?
Around a bard, I think it's a reasonable thing to fear.
Oh no, no, I wouldn't. I would not do that.
Then why were you in there?
There was a lot of
Getting
hesitation.
kicked out.
Quite.
Roll an insight on the individual.
Who?
Any of you. On the boy.
Okay.
Insight.
The boy.
I could do it if anybody.
21.
And never mind.
Okay. 9.
I like rolled.
Okay, 9. This boy's too innocent to actually have anything of that kind of nefarious intent. 20, 24, 21.
I feel like the point is gotten.
Ash is just crossing his arms, looking at this guy with his superior dad eyes of knowing what the fuck is up.
This kid, this is definitely a kid. This is a teen. He's more or less trying to make ends meet, and he's not good at it. And as for why he's here, it might be a little more than just trying to play music for a bunch of ruffians.
I'm getting hard Jaskier vibes from this, and I'm not really sad about it, but Ash sort of says, tell you what, if you can make it back to the bathhouse, we might be able to find you some work.
Can I ask where that is?
He just points at the business card.
He's starting to look at it more intently. Okay, cool.
It should say it on there.
It's just got funny pictures.
I thought you changed them out.
No. Sil has the new ones. I don't have the new ones yet. Sil never gave me any of the new ones.
May I interject?
The business cards I have just has our name on it.
Ash sort of takes a pencil and grabs a bunch of your business cards and starts writing. It starts writing the fucking address down on one of the business
While they're
cards.
writing down the address, I just look at the tiny man.
Please don't hurt me, ma'am.
What's your name?
Noriel.
Don't hurt him.
Noriel?
We're just standing next to Fox Gloves.
I wanted to draw this boy before the session even started, but I didn't get a chance to do so.
May I ask you a question, Noriel?
Sure.
Sing.
Out here?
You have no instrument, but you are a bard, no?
No, he pulls up his
hire you.
He pulls up his band. I play this. I don't sing.
I was gonna say, didn't the instrument get thrown out of the building?
So you are. What other instruments do you play?
Ash sort of hands him the business card with the scribbled down address on it. Yeah.
As Ash is doing that, Sil's gonna reach into her documentsy bag and pull out one and she makes this one specifically formatted to look more like a map from where they are.
Beautiful.
That is what he pretty much has. For the record.
Amazing.
Loot.
I almost bought one of those.
I don't really play much of anything else, but I can mostly train.
I mean, there's a cool woman back where we live that might be able to teach you some new cool tips and tricks. So
that's
shrugs.
That's helpful. I know my reasons for being in the City of Sales, but what are yours? He says, kind of looking to the group.
Work.
Business.
You know.
Pure and simple business.
Okay.
Quit staring at daggers at him. You might kill him.
You feel something jab your side for a quick second, Foxgloves? As somebody just feels like somebody just elbowed you.
Are you getting pickpocketed?
No, it is literally Luna elbowing them.
You are free to speak your mind, friend.
You don't need to be rude.
We are hiring them off of their word and nothing else.
We're not saying they're being hired, but we are giving them an opportunity elsewhere. And as to what we are doing, we're searching for a ship. Oh! Let me see what he knows.
Santa has no pockets. Tap has no pockets. This is what I wrote down for him.
Amazing son, protect him with
He's got
my
no
life.
pockets. Where does he put all the bullets?
Where does he put all of his quarters?
They line my outfit.
I just imagine whenever we stealth out that you just go like.
Any particular ship in mind? A big one, starting with the letter M. You wouldn't by chance be talking about? You wouldn't by
The
chance.
shady.
You wouldn't be all talking about the. He just kind of looks around and like cups his mouth. The Enron Collective, are you?
Ash sort of nods.
Slow head tilting nod.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
Oh no.
Business.
So they normally don't have their big ship around, but they do have a smaller one somewhere. Very secret.
No, it's not really that secret if you know about it.
Well, it's out of place. It's unassuming. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. I just know about it.
Well,
You know
any
someone who
ideas?
might? If you have an answer, you increase your likelihoods of being hired.
Stop being so pissy, Foxgloves.
If it makes you feel any better, Foxgloves is like this with pretty much everyone she meets.
Except women.
The big scary lady.
That's true. She wasn't very nice to me when I first met her either.
She's
Honestly,
just
I'm having a lot of fun unintentionally playing bad cop.
Bad cop, lazy cop.
Not just any
Bad
bad
cop,
cop. I
bad
feel
cop.
like I'm playing Liam Neeson bad cop from the Lego movie.
Foxgloves, I'm standing right behind you. By the way,
it's a tower of tall.
Bad cop, dad cop. Oh god.
I said dad cop first.
That is great. So, okay. He just kind of starts sweating a little more and just goes, no, I don't. I'm sorry. Look, I just came here looking for my dad, okay?
Sick.
Thanks.
Hey, that's kind of what we're doing too.
We are looking for a dad.
What is his
For a
name?
dad.
Tap is glad cop.
Glad cop.
Young man, does he have a name?
Let me see if he remembers.
I only point it out because we're charitable sorts. We might come across him.
The GM is only going off as much as as I can off of the book for the time being. All I know is he was either a sailor or a pirate that was once here. I don't know much else.
Okay. Well,
I will.
help you.
I'll just start heading my way over there, I guess. Thank you. I'll keep in touch, I guess. It shakes your hand, Ash, your hand, Tap, and shakes hands with Luna before leaving.
I'm too scared to touch Foxglove's hand.
I just imagine that he comes near me and has that moment of like, you know what? I value living.
He just puts both of his hands up like, yeah, okay.
How is the cart going?
It was a pleasure to meet you.
No thanks, I just like.
I tell Buddy internally to say hello as he walks away.
Hello, I am Buddy. Ah! You have a talking nipple! And he says as he walks away.
He runs away.
Yeah!
He bravely ran away.
Still takes notes.
Sprints.
Not the effect I wanted, but a great result nonetheless.
I feel assaulted. I feel offended.
Again.
While all of this happens with the whacken, the older woman does kind of keep an eye out at what you're doing still, and is very appreciative, just more or less just the entire time, just as everybody else is having conversations with the teenager, just, oh, you're being very sweet, thank you.
Beautiful.
Still kind of just gives a shrug, and it's just like, idle hands.
I hear that. Well, I do not know what I can do to prepare you for this situation, but I might be able to help with a bit of information. People like yourselves don't just come over to this place without trying to find something.
You're right in that. I should probably direct you to Luna in that sense, because I don't think.
Oh,
I think they have...
and who's that one, dear?
She's the one with the same eyes as me.
Oh, okay. Are you two related?
No, not really.
Interesting.
Watch as this comes back to bite us later.
Sill's not a talker.
Beautiful.
What she'll share with Luna, and by extension to all of you, since Luna is being very adamant on letting you, more or less trying to get information about the Enron Collective, she does mention that operatives of the Enron Collective favor a specific tavern.
Are we avoiding it, or are we trying to find it, then?
We're trying to find it. If there are people who go
Olympiad
to that tavern, then I might be able to talk to them.
Okay. So, it's not a we need to look out for it because people are going to know you. We're looking out for it because people exclusively know you, and that might be a good thing. I follow. Wait, what kind of building are we looking for?
I am looking. Hold up.
Okay.
Sorry for taking so long to do this, but with Luna there, she just kind of cut one part of this adventure out just with her just being there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oof. Oh,
Well,
God.
that's good. That's good.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Amazing!
We're doing a speed run.
Speedrun strats. Like Baldur's Gate 3. Wait.
Is that too soon?
Bad
or
example.
not soon enough?
You made the call!
Did Cat just leave, like, wordlessly?
No, they did say they were trying to head out, but hopefully they'll be back, as eventually we will be encountering Enron a little more extensively.
Someone.
Perhaps even Daddy Dearest.
No, probably not. Maybe not this one.
Considering what we're trying to do.
So this woman, for the record, her name is Dabal, and she will introduce herself as such.
Introduce?
I know I do not English good at some instances, but I didn't make this name. This name's in the book.
Keyboard smash names.
She does mention to Luna that the tavern that is frequented by the Enron Collective is called the Fishbone Tavern. It's mainly a place for a bunch of fishermen. And you just see like gears turning in Luna's head as she just goes, "Wait, I know where that place is," and starts beelining for it.
Oh, wait up! He looks at the rest of the party before.
Yeah, Tap also tries to make sure that the lady is okay and then follows after.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's appreciated. I wish you the best of luck. Don't talk to strangers.
Bye. Yeah.
Too late.
Have a nice day.
Bye.
You were a stranger. Syl just comments as she finishes fixing up the wheel.
Touche.
Aren't you trying to get help from strangers?
Turning a common courtesy to like, what the fuck are you doing, ma'am?
Why are you not taking your own advice? This could have been dangerous.
Don't be
I
a
could have
stranger.
killed you.
Don't be a stranger, ma'am. This is a Wendy's.
Ma'am.
It's a bathhouse.
Ma'am, this is a bathhouse.
Ma'am, this is a bathhouse.
This is a cheeky goblin.
No.
No. Foxgirls, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw. I'm kidding.
Not kidding.
Are the bots back yet? No, they're still dead.
Yeah, no, this is a Discord issue, so they have to wait until Discord actually manages to fix the cloud server problems.
Ah. Yet the music bots are fine.
Yeah, they only have like one function.
Yeah.
Discord is or Discord has estimated that 70% of the bots on Discord are currently down.
Okay.
That's a few.
That's like at least 2.
Well, we know it's at least 2, but like it may be 3.
Fishbone Tavern
was
is
4.
located a few blocks from the Kingdom of Thieves open shore docks. Close enough that you can smell the sea air and the cries of gulls swooping over the fishing ships. A few lazy snowflakes fall from a cloudy sky as you approach the tavern's front entrance, and a sign decorated with an actual rotting fish nailed to the board bearing the tavern's name. Standing before the door is an immense figure who beams a smile, missing most of its teeth. He squints his eye as
so
if trying
good.
to make a sense of you. What? That's your business.
Fun.
Oh, I love this man's voice already.
Is that fish?
I gotta share the image of what this actually looks like.
Does it change every now?
That'd be amazing.
I don't know.
Our business here is fun.
Give me
Wait,
one
but
moment. Give me one moment. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I just wanted to make sure you heard me.
I feel like I need to share.
Because I don't believe you, but I feel like it's hard to make that shit up.
it already smells pretty bad. I feel
But
like
that's so good.
I feel like at some point that fish would rot away, right?
There's
So-
magic.
Did you forget how cold it is outside? Basically a
That's true.
freezer box.
Still is
Yeah,
also
I
very
put it in the
displeased
wrong
with the fish.
chat. I had put it in the wrong chat, but that's what it is. It's in chitter chatter.
That's beautiful.
Oh boy. Hold on. What am I looking at?
He is so wonderful.
It's like,
Oh wow, that dental.
I love
I did
him
describe he
so
doesn't
much.
he doesn't have a lot of his teeth.
I know
He
dental.
brings me so much
Crunch is
joy.
like, buddy, am I supposed to smell something right now?
Hey, what kind of fun are you looking for? If it's the bad kind of fun, I'm gonna tell you to go.
No, not bad kind of fun.
No.
The safe.
This man's This man's accent is so thick I can't understand it.
This is
Safe and legal thrills.
family friendly kind of fun.
Like throwing batteries into the ocean?
I do that on Wednesdays, not today.
Oh, hell yeah!
You what?
What?
Get to know thousands of years in the future, people are still going to be fucking dicks to the ocean.
Legal thrills.
Oh, hell yeah! Those deals need a fun time. Come on in.
He opens the door.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Did that actually whisper
We have to talk about that later, okay?
No.
You have batteries you're not providing to me.
So, move along.
This
The
God.
the last person to enter is Luna, because she just looks at the person with a bit of a squint and just says a phrase, specifically, when a dragon falls.
You're doing that strange speech those other guys do. They're inside.
You're not an eight.
No! I just work at a bar.
Defeated Luna will just waltz in.
I just pat her on the shoulder.
Can I ask you your name, sir?
Oh, his name's Zerb.
It's nice to meet
Zerb!
you. It's a lovely your day.
I hope he has a wonderful, beautiful day full of safe and legal thrills.
I hope this man outlives the entire party and just
Please.
retires to a beach home one day.
I love him. I will protect him.
But if he also comes back as a villain and betrays the party, I'm gonna shank him so hard.
You fools! I'm the weasel.
Fellow pursuer of safe and legal thrills.
Keep on saying those words. I do not think they mean what you think they mean.
Safe and legal thrills.
Safe and legal thrills.
Good ref.
Oh god.
Zerb, my guy.
Zerb is perfect.
I'll keep in mind that this character should reoccur maybe someday. Who knows?
Please.
The
Oh
voice.
my god.
The voice really does it.
And he's so sweet.
Right, thank you.
It's so simple. Reaction 2? Come on in. Seriously,
okay.
We need to talk about that
You won't get it.
later.
He opens the door and yells into the tavern.
Some really nice people are coming in. They talk a lot.
Sir,
One of them's cool though.
I-
They talk about safe and legal thrills.
Can I hand Zerb a little bow?
A what?
Can I hand Zerb a little bow ribbon?
Sure.
Cool.
Can Syl use her documency kit to hand him a sign that actually says the fishbone in beautiful calligraphy, so we can replace the rotting fish?
I am now the proprietor, but I will hand this to the person who needs it. Why though?
Someone certainly needs it.
Okay, if you say so, scary lady.
Syl seems to take scary lady as a compliment and continues walking.
I follow behind Syl.
I'm so glad you did that, Syl. I would have done it, but I don't have any wood in me, so I can't produce anything that quickly. So thank you.
You do hand him a ribbon, and he's just. It's kind of like how somebody just like takes a like a twirler, you know, the little strands of ribbon that you just like take strap to his stick and just wave through the air. He's mainly just doing that with his hands.
We've killed Diesel. How dare you?
just give Diesel a dumb man.
Please.
We found,
Also,
we found someone else for Hercules to be a himbo with.
I know. I hold him in my hands. Gently.
Okay.
When you all enter, he closes the door behind him.
Thank you. Very polite.
When Luna does enter, she does look at the crowd. There was one person that was looking at all of you as you entered and listening to Zerb just say their piece. She just shakes her head. She's the only person that seems to be kind of actively working at the bar itself. There are a few people that are there. And Luna does spot them and just goes, "Oh, now there's someone I recognize."
They recognize you.
Not yet.
What's our procedure if they do? Is that good or bad yet?
Not sure. Don't know what has happened to them yet. Or what kind of relationship they still have with the collective.
Well, are you gonna find out?
Oh, well, they're gonna have to. Take the lead, please.
He sort of looks at Luna, squints.
The interior of the Fishbone Tavern is cramped and shadowy. Only 2 or 8 tables are occupied. One by 2 fishers and the other by a lone figure in a dark leather patched cloak. One wall holds a small, smoky fireplace. Pardon me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
While a long bar of dark stained wood stands along the opposite wall. Thank you. Standing behind the bar under oval plaques sets with yellowing fish skeletons is a heavy-set human bartender. She pours ale for a half-elf seated at the bar, quietly engaging him in conversation.
Should we disperse slightly?
That's dependent on you.
Tap kind of like skips up to the bar and sits down.
Duh.
What?
Hi, can I help you?
I would like a large glass of water, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake. She says as she grabs a glass.
I walk up behind Tap a few moments later. I raise my hand and I go, one thing of beer.
Thank you, someone normal.
Who doesn't drink water?
I
Look,
just
kid.
look down at Tap from the huge cloak.
Look, kid. Who orders water at a bar?
I'm thirsty. We've been traveling for days.
Ash walks up behind Tap. Well, this guy certainly does.
It's normal to want to drink water. It's a thing that people do. It's called living. You should try it sometime.
That is true. That is something that people need to live.
Canonically, still only drinks Dr. Pepper.
If it existed.
And you killed them again. Well done.
Looks up and doesn't even say anything.
Except Crunch. Crunch doesn't really drink water. I don't think he really drinks anything except, I don't know, oil.
I'm just waiting for the rest.
He only drinks the souls of his enemies.
And good
Okay.
rolls.
If you're all gonna cause a ruckus, I'm gonna start jacking up the prices a little bit. For right now, just 5 silver for cup. And for the cup of water.
We just got here.
More or less what she's saying is 5 silver for both the beer and the cup of water, because this sounds like a hawk of shit.
It's a glass of water. What do you want from me?
What do you mean?
I put forward and slided gold on the table.
Immediately snatches it without forethought.
Tap also puts down the silver.
No, you already been. Your drink's been paid. You get handed a glass of dirty water, and for you, Foxgloves, it is a tankard of, well, what do you expect? Ale.
Can't get enough of it.
He sort of looks down into the glass of dirty water.
Tap is already sipping the dirty water.
Do you like it?
Boss, I'm gonna
It's
be over
kind
by
of
the
close to
fireplace if you need me.
It's more or less kind of akin to mineral water. It's not anything bad. It's just like, I've had worse from a drinking fountain.
Okay.
I mean, if it was anything bad, I think that the tavern would probably get shut down. Well,
This is a criminal place.
this is not a
This
place that it would get shut down.
There is
but
a rotting dead fish nailed to a plate outside, hanging above the door. I think it'd get a lot. It'd take a lot to get this place shut down. I think.
Who's all staying at the bar? I know Scylla's not staying there.
Yeah.
And Foxgloves is going to buy the fireplace. So that leaves Crunch, Tap, and Ash.
Or is it done elsewhere?
What is around again besides the bar and the fireplace? There is a person with a leather cloak. Who are the people that Luna was talking about?
Pardon? They were talking about the bartender.
Oh, okay. Ash sits down at the bar next to Tap.
Okay.
No words.
Luna is
So everybody
sits next to you, Ash. Her face looks incredibly serious.
Ash has a easygoing expression on his face. Not really serious at all. As he has sort of his arms on the bar.
The half-elf has been staring at you guys this entire time and watched all of you disperse.
Ash looks at the half-elf back, his head sort of tilted. Sorry I'm so dashingly handsome, but why the look?
He was caught off by that. He's sorry. Don't mind me. Just sorry. Yeah. Just thought it was just a bit interesting that all of you just. Anyway, don't mind me. Just gonna go back to what I was doing.
No. Speak your piece. We don't bite.
They don't.
Unless you're into it.
I don't bite.
He definitely doesn't bite.
I have a friend who would bite you.
I think 2 friends would bite.
I meant.
It's none of my business. Just more or less just roll an insight on the man.
Okay. Hopefully. Hold on. 16.
Against his. I will laugh if he gets something higher. By 1.
No!
He is obviously wanting to eavesdrop, but to what end, you're not sure.
I mean,
All right.
we know what brings us into the bar, but what about you?
How red is your ledger? Luna asks. Oh, that's a loaded question. The half-elf says.
Really?
Well, that speaks one volume. So, if I were to say, as a dragon falls, and you hear both the bartender and the half-elf reply with, a phoenix shall rise. Found them.
Some kind of weird thing going on? I don't know.
Do you also know dragons?
What? No.
What's a code word mean to you?
What does what?
What does a code word mean to you?
You know, a word when you say a thing that you're trying to indicate to someone, oh.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
open the mind to the context of what's going on.
Yeah.
It'll save you a lot of headaches.
Friar, it's been a minute. Rakeem, it's been too long. It should stay longer.
Got yourself some nasty friends here, right?
They're not necessarily an agent that works for the collective, but they are definitely a freelance that works for us.
Okay.
Us being the collective, which we are a part of.
5150, Friar starts talking, the bartender. Why are you here? What do you want? Obviously, I know you don't have means to get us into the location. But I do know you know people that still do. Can you direct us to an agent? That's the thing. I don't think I can.
Can't or won't.
Roll an insight.
11. My rolls are getting lower.
Bad D20. You're rolling too high. I'm rolling a different one.
It's going to dice jail.
It's going to dice jail.
Oh, I'm gonna roll this one. I know this one hates me. Not that they can't. It's that they feel guilty, if anything.
Okay.
I mean, 5-1. Are these
Friends.
This name might be familiar to you, if that's the case. Arla. She's still in this city. You might be able to get some word out of her instead. Just... You know I'm gonna have to report this. That is what I'm afraid of, Luna says. What will it take for you and Rakeem, she says, just darting her eyes like daggers towards the half-elf, to not say a word? You guys are more than welcome to interject.
I'm waiting to hear what they're gonna say. I'm mostly just sipping the beer and quietly staring at them.
Yeah, Astra looks over at Foxgloves, seeing if she's gonna come over to do the bad cop routine like she did earlier.
That was very quick.
You fool! You never do the bad cop routine on their home turf. It doesn't work like that.
Still's just gonna like walk over to Luna, hand them an item, and then walk back to their table.
Amazing.
If it's a live grenade, I will laugh my ass off.
I swear to God.
A spell scroll for the spell of protection from poison.
Oh,
Great.
amazing.
I mean, we would be more than grateful to gain some form of compensation. I mean, I could redecorate the place just a little bit. Friar, the bartender says. Are we talking in the hundreds?
I wonder if I wish Gilroy was here. She does all the numbers.
I mean, did you need some spare money for stuff to do the thing? This isn't my
There-
job. I just do what I'm told. But I have some money I could probably put up for whatever.
I mean, from the sign
Sure.
outside,
Oh yeah, yeah. Still actually,
yeah,
she did it. She did a thing for you.
redid the sign.
Pardon?
I mean, Syl already redid the sign.
Hey, sir, can you come in here with the sign for a second?
What?
Good boy. The sign!
What about the sign?
Come show it. Come show Syl's good work.
She still hasn't done anything with it. She gave Zerb a piece of paper.
Sil gave when we used the kit to like pull out a lovely a calligraphy based sort of design for what the sign could be to
Yeah.
not be this.
If you talk about the paper, I could hand that over.
Yeah.
Okay. One coming in, boss. It's me.
For fuck's sake, Zerb. Yes, I know.
Don't be mean to him. He's doing his best.
Yeah,
He
I
is
like
doing
him.
his best. Friar says he is doing his best. That's why I keep him around.
Wonderful. Wonderful employee.
That's
Hey.
good employment.
Here you go, boss lady.
He just hands it over. Artisans of Ember. He just looks up at you guys.
He's sort of waves his hand.
Are you all the ones
You
that took
said-
out that dragon a few weeks ago?
What dragon?
Yeah.
Crunch.
Yes.
Show him the claw.
We're admitting to that one? Okay. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Cool.
That's a
She
cool.
rolled a
Yes,
17 on
because we
history.
can.
That's a cool achievement, Tap.
You always tell me not to talk about dragons.
No,
We are trying to persuade people that we are badass,
that we are cool.
or that we have bargaining power.
Yes, this
I
is
think
one of the
We
coolest-
killed a dragon is up there.
It's bragging rights.
It is bragging rights.
I don't want to speak for Syl, but you said you might want to redecorate. I'm sure that some of us could offer our hands in doing that. I happen to be a person who makes things sometimes, occasionally.
I
Oh,
can do
this one.
this. He sort of snaps his fingers and a little flame appears at the top of his thumb.
Just blankly stares at
Thumbs
that
up.
and looks back at the paper. What is the conductor stuff? Oh, the biggest rival to the Enron yet. Is it any by chance that you could give us form of compensation or help off the books?
Yeah, Hey.
Books.
there's books.
What's your offer?
I mean, yeah.
I keep quiet about this to the Enron. They will not have to know a single thing about this.
Right.
Hush, hush on both sides.
Well, I mean, most of the things I sell don't go on our conductor books, but so it's not like we can't do stuff outside of the things that because the stuff that is a different kind of
Yup.
stuff. We're multifaceted business, is what I'm trying to say.
For some reason, an echo wants to do a face palm.
No, it's fine. He's doing his best.
Sil actively decides to now sit at the bar with the others, sighing after she puts
Tell
away
him
her
so.
project.
We are all watching Tap.
I wouldn't worry about we will not have to worry about Rakim. All I have to do and say is this. You don't want to have round 2 now, do you, sweetie? Ma'am, please no. Just bringing up a different tone. All right, I'll be quiet. Just don't do that again. No.
No,
Too many
none of it.
connotations for me to start asking about any of them.
One at a time, please.
Sorry.
Okay.
Like 3 of you wanted to talk at once.
I'll type mine.
Round
Go.
2?
Electric Boogaloo. Luna says with a brow waggle.
Not the answer to the question.
You don't need the, you don't need to know.
Any connotations to ask about any of them, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Coach makes an echo to appear to do a face bomb. I heard you the first time when you did that.
Why is mug have a face?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Also, thank you for that. That is pretty much just Luna in a nutshell right now.
We all, I think we
Surrounded
all,
by
sort of-
idiots.
we all understood the meaning.
I could make like some
Tapestries?
tapestries. Yeah, I could make
Decorations?
I could make your bartender a nice apron, company uniforms kind of thing.
And if we're offering services, I am a very talented metal worker.
I ain't got nothing.
All right. Well, my lips are sealed then.
I'm proficient in pretty much any kind of tool.
She's just Friar smiles. All right then. Well, my lips are sealed.
Slowly realizing how sort of useless. Useless is a harsh word to use, but Ash is the only one that doesn't have a bunch of like cool special proficiencies and like everything.
You talk to people good.
I talk people good.
It's a very important position.
I read things. Can read pretty much any text, and that's kind of it.
I do not need to know what kind of relationship you and Rakim have, Luna, but it's very interesting to watch this man squirm just a little bit. Hush! Enough! Please! No more!
We're encountering a lot of women who really like to see men suffer, and you know what? I'm not gonna get on your bad side.
Oh, don't worry about it.
All for it.
Luna just, don't worry about it. I never said that. You know what? Never mind. I'll let that slide.
Or hold on, let me rephrase that.
Have I given you our card yet?
Now's not the time to give them cards.
Okay.
Do we give them cards if it's off the book?
No.
Wait.
Okay.
Actually, I have no idea how Crunch would react to this.
Luna, they'll be at a store called the Peg and Hook. Any particular location?
I can't.
The Peg and Hook.
Inappropriate horniness. 10 bonks.
The box is
God!
back.
Yeah.
I can't. No.
You guys are getting very sidetracked by this name.
We are.
It's just about pegs, man.
It's
What
peg legs.
pray tell does that store sell?
Hooks and peg legs, and well,
sticks.
wooden arm pegs and hook, legs. I don't know how it's still in business. It's just weird.
Probably the novelty of it.
Outdated.
I mean, it seems important to me that there's such
Some-
services.
Friar just
People-
like in defense of it, just looks over at you, Sil. Some people can't afford prosthetic limbs.
debating things to reply still.
Wow. On a scale of 1 to 10, that was like a 9. Enjoy, buddies. I don't envy the raft you're about to get. I just finish off the beer at this point.
Ash is looking directly away.
Specific direction of not this one.
The direction of not this one, whatever the fuck it is.
Before you say anything nasty, because I can sense the fire coming from your mouth, Luna says, looking at you, Syl. Let's go.
Yeah, look at the time.
I'm waiting.
Please.
Sil just kind of gives us shrugs. And it's like, that's why you go into the business of making it yourself.
Ash again has his fucking hand over his mouth, very badly stifling a laugh.
It was nice seeing you, McQueen. Oh, no. And
high school all over again.
And I wish you the best of luck, Friar. The group exits the tavern. All right.
Whenever she says wishes you the best of luck, Ash says you're probably gonna need it.
All right. Would anybody like to roll an investigation check?
Yes. I'm a pull up and open a bag of chippies.
I got a nat 20.
Hey! With a name like
24.
Easy money.
With a name like
I
the
got
Peg and Hook.
24.
With a name like Peg and Hook, it's not that hard to find.
All the men of town seem to know exactly where it is.
Paladin's back!
Ah!
You're late to that. Crunch found that out 4 minutes ago.
Paladin's back.
Paladin's back.
You died for a short
Thank
minute.
God.
Paladin's back? Or did someone else die for a moment?
Nope, Paladin's back.
Yay!
So, Betty, you got a 1 and a 20.
Perfect.
Ari,
So we
why
find
is
it.
that roll? Ari, why is that roll referred to as my baby?
The Paladin.
Oh, you think you're scared? I'm horrified.
Okay. Also, Josh, for Crunch, I do see him saying, elaborate why the others are interested, saying to Buddy.
Well, with a name like Peg and Hook, it usually has one of two meanings. Let's hope it's not the other meaning.
No.
Okay.
A peg and hook usually would probably refer to like a hook hand and a pegged leg. In other words, attachments to compensate.
All right.
To compensate.
Well, when two people love each other very much. Well, when two people love each other very much.
God damn it.
I am also Buddy.
Sil just kind of gives a mean look to Buddy when he says the word compensate, but keeps walking.
I just place a slight hand on her shoulder.
What? What did I say?
Hey, not everyone else knows better.
Barely takes you half an hour to find this place. Best way to describe this place, it's got hooks and peg-like attachments, and attachments for where pegs would be for hands, and hook attachments where legs should be. The proprietor that works there is no different. She has a hook where one of her legs should be and a peg arm, or forearm I should say.
Blinks a bit more. Trying to just wrap his head around.
Can I help all of you?
Sil just has like a small look of like amusement.
Buddy immediately just goes,
Ha! See? It's the first definition. Thank goodness.
I'll ask again, can I help all of you?
He looks at Luna.
She just nods at you.
Still looks to Ash.
Well, why are we here then?
Shame about the arm and leg. Win some, lose some. You'll be fine.
Your stock inside? Is your stock inside?
I assumed you guys went into the building.
We are inside.
Clarify! I thought we were still outside the building.
Nope. Yes, all the wares are inside. Got a friend that's missing a limb?
I cannot control myself. I cannot speak during this encounter currently.
That's okay. I think Ari is wanting to make these types of jokes for you.
But a different kind. Hi, cat.
I'm sure you still have the history.
Can't stay long though. I'm only gonna right now get probably about 6 hours of sleep before I have work.
Yeah, you're 6 hours.
I mean, if you need to sleep, you don't have to be in here.
Well, Claptrap said to come in here. I dropped it.
Silly.
Yes, because one, there's a few things that have happened since you went away, and two, everybody's kind of just keeps losing their shit over the name of the building that we're in currently.
Okay, so why don't you guys go ahead and just catch me up to speed really on what's going on.
We met Zerb the Ox. We're gonna help renovate a tavern later. And we're at a place called
The Peg and
Peg
Hook.
and Hook.
Cool. Is there anything else that I have to know about?
We know that the ship for the Enron Collective in the harbor is a very inconspicuous vessel, so it's probably going to be slightly harder to find than we originally suspected.
Okay. Anything else?
Daddy Dearest should still be alive for the revenge slaying.
Well, I know
Also-
Daddy Dearest is gonna be alive. That's not.
Also, probably the definition of pegging.
We're not gonna kill him anytime soon.
Miss Razortongue. I never gave my last name. How do you know me? Sorry about that. What's the most expensive piece in your collection? Oh, it wouldn't be anywhere any higher than the maybe 50 gold. But that's like high end, making it looking very flashy. Is that for a hook or peg? 50 for the hook.
But I'm gonna go ahead and go because I need sleep for work.
Alright.
Okay. Take care.
Give me, I guess, message me if you guys run into my old man.
Okay.
Good night. If you don't,
Good night.
Yay.
Have a good night.
I'm really hoping you don't run into my old man yet. But,
Bye-bye.
Bye. You have a good night.
yeah, you too. I'm sorry I couldn't be here. I felt
It's okay.
pretty bad.
It is okay.
My mental health.
I get that. I do get that.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Okay.
Good night.
We're gonna go
Have a good
continue.
night.
Good night. I'm gonna go continue now.
4 minutes to explain one concept.
Ah.
So, I'm surprised that you wouldn't have said, like, maybe... I need some assistance with my math, Luna says. Is that more or less than 9,312 copper? The woman's eyes just go a little wide. are all of you?
Great question.
Do we tell them the thing?
Which thing?
You know, the
Well, do
thing
we?
that we're supposed to tell people?
If you're wanting to give them a business card, now is probably a good time.
Oh, I was going to tell them about the other thing that you just told me that we want to tell people in the other place.
I told you to use that the one time to impress.
We don't want to do that?
Not yet.
Okay, whatever. I'll give them a business card. Pull out a business card and offer it.
Arla, who Friar mentioned earlier who this person was, grabs it with their free hand. You notice that they've got their index finger on their right. It's been more or less cut in half. Like, she's only got half of it remaining. But she does take it, and she does look at it. Huh. Who are you? She says, looking over at Luna. 5150. Shit. Then that's... She says, pointing over at Midnight. Yeah. Fuck. Wow. Are you wanting to stick it to the bastard? No, just where their ship's at. The Maverick is not in dock right now, but their other ship is.
Have more than one ship.
Yeah, it's no bigger than a tugboat. It's called Dangerous Business.
Dangerous business.
Mm-hmm.
That was a name we gave out during our brainstorm.
Look, if you're wanting to cause some problems for the Enron Collective, I'm all for it. I left and cut ties with them a long time ago.
That's convenient. Luna, do you mind explaining to some... Do you mind explaining something to me?
Sure, Tap.
What is the numbers you keep saying?
5150. That is my agent number. Or was my agent number.
Hey, and so you are...
She's
known...
9312.
No, what I was going to ask is that you are known and know people that you can be recognized by that number?
I am the only changeling from the Enron Collective.
Okay, and how do you know this person's number?
Unlike me, I'm able to recognize faces. Call it a photographic memory.
Okay. It's a photographic memory.
I've worked with a lot of them in tandem. Not on the same missions, but definitely in the same building. We trade stories. We share trauma. Looks like you weren't able to make it out without taking a bit of damage there, Arla. No shit, she says, holding up her peg hand.
Let me know if you ever want that fixed.
That builds character. I don't fucking care.
Still gives a small shrug.
Okay, so I guess do we go find that boat then?
He brings up a fair point. How much do we want to plan? Fearless leader,
Huh? What?
please pay attention. What are we doing about the boat?
I mean, if we know enough, why not?
Luna, is this advisable, or should we know more?
Where is Dangerous Business? It's kind of hiding in plain sight. Is it still using the portal system? Yeah. Still color-coded, but I don't remember the patterns. Or if they have still changed them every freaking month. Dandy. Alright, well. The only people we'll have to worry about in this case are just the alleged guards, she says with air quotes. They'll be probably patrolling the area. Not necessarily any Enron in the vicinity.
Okay. Should we be worried about that at all?
If we take too long or cause a ruckus?
Let's a crunch. Let's back to Luna. I mean, if we do it fast enough.
This should be a simple infiltration. Hopefully. I forgot about the portals, so this should be a little tricky.
Didn't you just say you had a photographic memory?
It's for faces.
I'm good at remembering people, not objects. One could say I was...
Somebody is.
One could say I was trained for that job. 1 second.
Was your name Razor Tongue?
Yeah, Arla Razortongue. She just called me by my last name first. Should have been my first telltale.
Do you remember any of the portal sequences, even if they are out of date or a pattern we could use?
No, unfortunately. They, well, with the assistance of Nott's weird serum, they've been able to kind of alter operative memories. So even if we did know, our memory of it would be fuzzy.
Fuzzy memory, you say? What a coincidence.
Is there an antidote to the serum?
Pardon?
Is there an antidote to the serum?
Not that I can recall. It's a strange creation that both Doct and Miss Woon made.
Do you have any idea of its components?
Some theorize it's a mixture of some creature's blood and Nott's blood, which is disgusting.
Ew.
She nods.
Who
at
are
that.
Who are those two? Doc and Miss. Who are they?
Noct, the leader, one of the leaders of the Enron. The other individual, I think, is some biomancer by the name of, like, Sophia or something.
What? This really is a family business, huh?
Syl just gives a small sigh.
It was a commissioned piece, but they don't have much say or what for when it comes to the collective.
Good to know. That just makes our jobs more interesting, I suppose.
High or low, gentlemen and ladies?
Hi?
Hi.
Hi.
Low.
You always have to be the outlier.
Yes.
Tails.
Because
Yahtzee.
We gotta cover our bases, man. 50-50 probability.
Goldfish.
The snack that smiles back.
Goldfish.
Why me?
Honestly, I was much more of a fan of whale crackers if you ever had them.
This is the other thing that I'm grateful for with my capability of shape-changing. I can be anybody at any time, so they had a hard time hunting me down. Why are you a fool that decided to make base next to their base at this city? She shrugs.
I admire that. It's the last place they would think to look.
Also, if they're taking on who we think that they're going to be meeting up with, Perhaps it could be a case of trying to have either privacy or at least show force if they need to demonstrate something to them. Cults are maybe persuaded by that sort of thing.
Who are we talking about? I'm confused.
Okay. Because my own curiosity's not getting piqued. Why are you trying to get into the facilities?
Stuff.
Like I'd tell anybody.
Family business.
Things.
Too much to say at once. Let's just say we're aware of the meeting. Oh, I didn't know they even had a meeting. With who? Yes.
Resonance.
The boogeyman?
Nods.
Huh.
You can see why we take interest in this.
Well, if you plan on assassinating him, bring something cold with you.
That won't be an issue.
Yeah, we have foxgloves.
Bring multiple foxgloves then.
Phil gives us foxgloves a small like pat on the shoulder.
Ash is stifling another laugh.
I just feel the pat on my back. I crouch so that way Sil can actually hit me on the shoulder.
I can talk freely now.
So, just for sake of brevity, because I do want to move forward from this, Luna just starts talking more or less in thieves' cants towards this individual. I'm assuming none of you speak that.
Can't?
No.
What is that? Is that some sort of fancy language? Like hookcore?
Nice speak thieves' tools.
I might be able to read it.
Obviously, it's
speak-
Atayug.
I speak murder and a little bit of dragon.
She knows you hurt her, staging music murder. Anyway.
Crunch is just sitting there thinking like, well, this is another foreign language.
I can't decipher it. This is just as bad trying to listen to two criminals talk about... Oh my goodness. I forgot to put the voice mod on. Hold on.
The idea that Buddy, in his infinite wisdom and infinite ability to decipher languages, in this one case, is only able to translate things incorrectly.
This is... I feel like this is... No, This is not a language, it is just catchphrases and call signs. This is not useful to you. I'm not listening to this.
I think it's just the languages of the thieves.
But thieves can't have their own language.
They just did, and I think she's about done with her talk.
Don't druids also have their own? Don't druids also have their own language?
Yeah,
I think Quee told me about that once.
Just as bad as redacted, making jokes about moon speech.
The redacted doesn't sound like it has a filter. That's so cool.
My brother has a bleep on, by the way, he can activate.
Actually, yeah, hold up.
Loud, I feel.
I'm afraid.
Scared of this.
No, it's not that bad.
What are you talking about? I do not know anything about...
Bloody language.
Language!
Oh my god. We're putting this on YouTube?
Yeah.
Lord.
God,
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wonder to yourself, hey, why does it take us multiple sessions to get through simple locations? This is why.
This is
We're easily
why.
amused.
Easily
We're putting this in the
amused.
kids section tonight, folks.
That was so vile. We're gonna have to cut it out in post.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I know. It's
Sorry,
just...
you're not gonna know what this was.
I can't believe I actually went around and said this entire time.
Oh my god.
God.
Anyway, moving on.
I don't think I can keep being a player if that's how you're gonna talk.
I can't believe we still were talking about.
Like, what?
Yes, you're a positive.
It's honestly despicable and disgusting that you even mention.
All right. Anyway, moving on. Come on.
We're getting
Seriously, we need to continue.
Ooh.
Monetized?
Okay.
We have like 40 minutes until we stop.
All right. So moving on. Arla.
It's time now.
Arla looks like she starts kind of walking a little more frantically, starting to gather a few things to the best of her capability, kind of handicapped in that regard. And you see her pull with the peg, like, something at the floorboards of her location, and pulls it up, waves, and goes under. And closes it behind her.
Should we follow?
Luna shakes her head.
Bye.
That was strange.
I told her to go hide.
Ah,
Gun.
Why is that all you can think about?
Good anime.
Ah,
Oh.
what that is. So, like, I didn't understand the reference.
All right. She's most likely being hunted, so I told her to lay low for as long as we're here, and once the hunting party is gone, bounce. So, we're looking for a ship called Dangerous Business, and it's in port. Keep an eye out.
is it
All right.
just going to be labeled or something like that on the outside of the boat, or you're going to have to get a little bit noodlier in finding it?
Aren't you a Marine?
She just gently pats you on your cheek. Miss Foxloves. All ships have
Yeah.
names.
Yes, I also am aware of the notion that some people do not now put their ships in a bay in a place that makes their names easy to read. Also, to point out the bit that Tap was talking about earlier, Crunch is the sailor. I'm more used to dealing with water as a method of combat.
Mm.
So I carry the
Water?
trident.
Sorry, I had to share that one, brother.
Have we been to war against water?
What was your question, Tap?
Say it again.
I know, right? I think we'll have to share.
It was a stupid comment, and I don't want to say it a second time.
Have you gone to war against water? I think that's what you
no,
said.
No. We don't go to war against water as a force. We're more the... If you've ever seen a person in full plate mail swim, you would know it's not a very dignified thing. Plus, with how cold water is out here, if you don't know how to swim, or if you can swim, you're going to be quite dead very quickly. So some of us get taught how to carry things that make us float, things that allow us to get across bodies of water, and occasionally, when a monster is hiding out in a pool, we're able to hold our breath, dive in, and
This is all fine
either
and
throw it
dandy,
back
but
out
can we
onto the
stop
shore
leaving?
or otherwise.
Are all of you planning on walking out?
I guess.
Syl will wait until everyone else walks out first, and then she'll like hand a business card. But like an actually like effective business card, and that also advertises prosthetic limbs.
Okay, so when you all exit. You find yourselves more or less encountering a group of Enron Collectives themselves. They're not looking for you, but they look like they're about ready to head inside the store that you just were at. Poetic timing, if you asked me.
Yeah.
Would you say that it's poetic timing?
What was that, Tap?
Nothing. I was asking Cheeky.
Almost poetic. But, yeah. Luna feared that they were probably going to look for her eventually, so... the woman leading this charge just waves all of you away. Stand aside. Official business.
You're looking
Alright.
for pegs? Because if you're looking to replace a limb, I can, that's a service.
Offers to take the limb off of you.
No, we are here to talk to the individual that runs this place. Now, if you excuse us...
They weren't in when we were inside.
A likely story. Men?
What do you mean? We were just inside.
She's not paying attention anymore as she walks inside the store with her group.
Well, I guess they're wasting their time.
I just am quietly from underneath the hood, just my head on a swivel, watching them pass.
So, like that gift that,
I posted.
No, I'm not breaking my neck like the Exorcist.
No, it is a
That would be
pretty
kind of funny, just like turn. Guys, help, my neck's stuck.
It's like
I don't
no, that's
think I
like
can
how
help that with mending.
Crunch was when he failed that check with Buddy.
Okay.
How many of them go inside?
A few.
Well, how much is a few? Is it 5 or like 8?
I'd say 5. 6, including the woman that was just talking to you guys.
Okay. So all 6 enter the building, or do only like 4 enter the building?
All 6.
Okay. I just kind of politely close the door behind the last one who enters. And then I just kind of lean over to Luna. So, what are the odds that they would actually find her?
Unlikely. None of them were agents.
How did you tell?
Hmm?
How could you tell?
Operatives still have a little bit of humanity left in them. Agents are dead in personality.
I've been called that a few times.
There's a sense of I've seen too much and I've done too much. Operatives act more like mercenaries. We're wasting daylight. Come on.
Oh yeah, it's
Alrighty.
daytime.
Yeah, it's
All
still
right.
daytime.
This city, just like in my mind, I could not picture this city as anything but dark.
Can I do one cheeky thing before I leave?
Hmm. What you plan on
Just
doing?
one. After they're inside, they're mostly busy like tearing up the place and looking for shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reach into my bag, pull out a thing of caltrops, and put them in front of the door,
You're a dick.
just out of sight, and slightly in the snow, so that way, as soon as they walk out, the door's going to swing over them, and they'll walk straight into them.
Can we lock the door from the outside?
Nope.
Probably not.
Can I do that?
Do you want
I
to?
could do.
Oh god.
Do you want to risk it?
Do you
No, I
want to
just use my
trap?
echo.
Do you want to trap Arla with the agents?
Oh, no.
But if they give up and then suddenly they're locked inside, they might then take out their aggression on the door instead of other things. Plus, if they break down the door trying to get out, they'll just immediately.
So
And what else will lead them to be like, that's kind of sketch and you continue searching.
So you can put down the caltrops, but don't lock the door.
Yeah, we're not locking the door. I was thinking, like, I could just use an echo crunch, so close the door and lock it and then dismiss it.
I just kind of dunked the caltrops loosely in the snow, just turn back to Luna with the empty pouch and just go, well, if they're soulless, then they won't feel anything when they step on them.
I said agents are, not operatives. But
What's
the difference?
What's the difference in the case of those sticks in the mud?
They're trying to make more or less either keep the brown on their nose or save their ass.
It's a caltrop. It'll take 30 seconds to pull out at worst.
All right.
Besides, they're not barbed.
I need one more investigation check, please.
I will.
From the group or just a person?
Not me.
No, don't ask me to do it. I am not good in the... But we can roll in Discord now.
So, roll wherever you want.
Crunch, if you wish to roll an investigation or perception check on the docks, you can do so with advantage since you are a sailor.
Sail.
Let's leave that to Crunch.
Oh, sorry, forgot.
AH1, please.
Yes!
Yes!
Sailor! What would you do with a drunken sailor?
I dropped a 1.
What do you do with the drunken... with the crunchin' sailor?
For the crunchins.
Where am I to go?
Yes.
Me Johnny's, oh, where am I to go? Hey, I
Early in the morning.
Oh, where am I to go? Me Johnny's, oh, where am I to go? For I'm a young sailor boy, and where am I to go?
That's just all we hear on the way down is just a small group of people out on front of a bar just singing.
All right.
Break with the captain's daughter. Throw him in the break with the captain's daughter.
I thought it was throw him in the bed at the captain's daughter.
Either way works.
Semantics.
It's a
There are
sequel.
multiple versions of the same shanty exist, brother.
Anything goes.
Down the rusty razor.
Either
I
way,
heard that one.
someone's getting the pagan hook.
Okay, so
In all but till you're sober.
All right.
so basically, you're having Crunch basically spot everything out on the like. Well, right, Crunch, this is your familiar territory. Start looking. You got it.
So you do notice a few things, Crunch, as you're kind of going by. It's like, huh, these are all pirate ships here. Some of them are well named.
There's like I tell buddies like, this is awkward.
Pirates everywhere.
I basically speak to Buddy in my head. Well, this is
Some of
awkward.
them are
Not a
very
single one of these is
notorious and have political sway in this city.
Was that?
Some of them, some of the ones you notice are of influential pirates that have political sway in this city.
Oh, we got some high priority pirates here.
And in between some of these ships is this tiny sailboat called Dangerous Business.
That's amazing.
Like that.
Sail.
Dangerous Business is a sailboat.
We were told it wasn't.
Why are they Why is this one getting the attention?
Political influence.
Is this one of the political influential ones?
No, this is the boat we're looking for.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Huh?
Nods.
This is the boat you're looking for.
You don't believe me?
Notably, you notice that behind the mast is a shed-like structure. Not a traditional helm.
Huh. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so we found our objective, and it's just a sailboat amongst brigands and the like.
Yeah, a sloop amongst galleons.
Yep.
I feel like I just lost a few of you in ship lingo.
Yeah.
No, I got you.
Yeah, I'm good.
I get what you is putting down, which I just find weird.
Do you guys try to enter?
I mean, does it look like there's
Is there a
any,
place to enter from?
Yeah, it's docks.
yeah,
you can climb up.
It's a ship.
It is a ship. There's many ways to enter.
Okay, I was just kind of pointing out the whole portals thing that we talked about earlier, but okay.
I will get to that.
I forgot about that.
Syl will choose one of the many ways to enter and go proceed to enter.
You enter into you board the ship and enter into the shed-like structure. The small square cabin's interior is far larger than its exterior, opening up as an oval room 30 feet long and 15 feet wide. Crumpled on the floor before an iron door on the far side of the room, the body of a guard lies in a pool of blood. Standing close between you and the body, 6 other oval-shaped iron doors are the only features in the room. Each door is a heavy latch that bears an insignia of the Enron Collective, but no lock is visible. Above each of the iron doors, a differently shaped and colored glowing stone is set.
Well, ain't this lovely?
I didn't do it.
Cool, you're with us when we got up here.
I'm gonna check the body.
Okay.
Is there anything? Is there a desk nearby? Is there any surfaces?
There are no items in here except for the dead guy and doors.
Okay.
So we'll check what's on the dead guy.
So Foxgloves and Syl are looking at the dead guy.
Method of death?
His head's been smashed like a watermelon.
Gallagher?
Yikes.
Do he have any loot?
One, checking the body for cause of death. The other, checking body for treasure.
Gallagher or like blunt force trauma?
I hate that I'm having to use this as an analogy. Like somebody took a large bludgeoning object like a bat and smashed it into a watermelon or pumpkin.
Batter up.
Gallagher, got it. Okay. I will help overturn the body because I see that curious look in Syl's eye.
Syl, you can roll an investigation check with advantage.
Here, let me help you with that. Let's figure out if this guy has any orders.
23.
If this person definitely looks like they were dressed to be part of the Enron Collective what you notice is their insignia, their pin, if you will, is ripped off of their coat. But nothing really discernible as far as items go.
Syl looks at the removed insignia and just looks up to Foxgloves. Is this your work?
Okay, why does everybody need my attention? I was just talking to fam.
Oh,
We need you to use Shatter's Spike to break a door down.
No.
well, maybe.
I had a question first. Anyway. I just kind of flagged Luna for a second after noticing that there's no insignia or anything on the guy. Luna? Question.
I think my theory is starting to look a little more concrete.
I was gonna ask if there's... Firstly, alright. Secondly, is there any reason an Enron Collective insignia would be removed?
Some people might actually take those as a form of a trophy, but I don't see any other reasons why. What was that?
Okay.
Do you think it might serve as like a door key?
I mean, I have heard word that some insignias were imbued with some magical properties for some of the leaders to keep eyes on their guards. This might be an instance, but outside of that, I wouldn't know. But why hold on? I don't think we're the only ones here.
Yeah.
What gave it away? The dead body or the Gallaghered head?
Yes.
I think the dead body and the Gallagher head kind of go on the same thing.
All right. So, fearless leader. What's our plan of attack then, or how are we proceeding?
Does it seem like only one person could do this?
Their heads bashed in, so it's unclear probably if there would be more than 2 people. More than 2 would make this easier, but
It looks like somebody took a battering ram and put it into him face first.
I was going to say Great Club, but sure, that also works.
No,
Let's just assume 2.
A great club. Okay, a great club would have made a smaller impact, and the head would still be marginally intact. This looks like somebody forcefully pushed him into the back and crushed him with a large object, like a siege weapon.
Crunch thinks back to the time when he helped the goose with the log.
Okay. So
Best part is she wouldn't even believe that shit if we told her.
Are there any hinges on the door? Is the fucking... Can I just try and open the door?
Oh, wait. Do not do that. Because...
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot one other thing. Especially with that investigation check, you find a card on the man outside of him missing a pin.
It says Artisans of Ember. I'm going to be scared.
Try to look and find out.
Ash sort of peers over your shoulder. Well, I guess he fucking can't. Peers around you and tries to read what's on the fucking card.
I shift around so you can get in.
He's a little fucking short little boy. Short little man.
I like the idea that Gloves is so tall, even while crouching, I have to move to let other people look over me.
Ash can look over Still's shoulder with the card.
Yeah.
Still, Foxglove, language that's written on it is so alien. You don't recognize it. It doesn't look like any other language inside Allura.
Do you want Buddy to look at it?
Ash. Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Yes.
Outside of it being very alien text, your pact with the Raven Queen is straining on actually reading this. But it reads out.
Oh dear.
Pog!
Unless it says the person who can read this card is now dead.
The person whoever can read this is now gay. AOR!
Anarchs of Retribution.
Fucking squints real hard and says, Anarchs of Retribution?
It feels like they're trying to take our name.
Seems like a lot of people are trying to take our name.
I did say you guys were going to have rivals.
I can't fucking wait. Oh my god.
Oh, I just can't wait for the person to... I can't wait for the leader of their team to just be a single mom.
Oh, fuck, please!
I need to find their grumpy artificer boy.
Yeah, you've got the single mom, you've got the grumpy artificer boy, you've got a cobbler, you have a duck, you...
Not even the barbarian, it's just an actual duck mascot.
Can the duck be the fighter?
You fucking kid. You fucking kid. I do plan on giving you guys legitimate rivals in a friendlier sense. In this case, this is rivals of a villainous intent.
Good!
It's just...
The duck is the warlock, please.
The duck lock?
Fake...
duck
no,
lock.
he's Darkwing Duck! Shit!
Darkwing Duck!
Shit.
Oh, crap.
Alright, anyway.
Okay.
Moving on. Let's see.
Did they have a symbol?
Sill's antagonist is just a fucking
It is a
himbo.
pitch black. It is a pitch black card with silver text. There's nothing else to it currently.
Beautiful.
There's not any location details on it or like
Nope.
any information.
I mean, we can't really judge considering half of the fucking business
Cool.
cards that Tap has been giving out doesn't even have an address.
I just imagine that it would. I just imagine on the back of the card, it just says something to the effect of, "Well, what were you expecting? A happy ending?"
A smile. It just has a smiley face on the back.
It's just the wink emoji.
No. He would never. Oh.
All right, moving on. There are 6 doors, if I remember read this correctly.
The body was in front of one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so do not open that door, because before I was interrupted by Cheeky, I was going to say that if a battering ram type object destroyed this man's face, I believe that opening the wrong door would have caused that.
I should probably be the one opening doors then.
I'm pretty hardy.
Like either I, the goose, or maybe Crunch.
Are you opening doors 1 or from 1 to 6? Which one are you wanting to open?
Wait, do they have handles?
Yeah. Let me check.
I did an Arcana check,
Yes.
sort of generally. I
For
got a
the
13.
gems.
We
You
could do
don't
the,
have
like,
anything distinguishable about these. You missed the DC by just 1. I'm gonna at least give you that.
No.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
we could do the, like, tie a string to the handles instead of having to risk anyone's health.
Jimmy, do you want to do it with your superior intellect?
We
Doing-
could. We could play Russian roulette. All of us could take a door.
Don't
There's a person
don't
with
split
a
the party.
watermelon head. Why do you...
That's
Still.
what Luna says to that response.
Watermelon head, Phil?
I'm working on the joke thing.
Ah,
How is it you managed
Coming
to
along
make a
nicely.
zinger that even I knew was a bad one?
How much do you really think I spend talking to people in my free time?
A lot more than me, because when you were talking with the doc lady, you had some pretty reasonable burns, honestly.
I think that just comes with being the smartest person in the room.
Luna asks plainly,
I am almost
under
wounded.
the smartest?
Fox, I'm sorry, did you bring your coat, the coat I gave you?
That was another joke.
Uh-oh.
Someone said my name?
Did you bring the coat that I gave you? Are you wearing it?
I never took it off. Why?
I think I just remembered something. She just kind of like gets a little into your personal space and just kind of looks into the button-up zip area and looks for a pocket. Okay. I'm glad that you're the one who brought one, at least. That coat's our ticket of actually not triggering any traps on these doors.
So, should I be... So, should I ditch the winter hood and be more white-ish?
No. I just remembered as to why they took the pin. Anybody who's not wearing one is going to trigger one of the traps that are set on these doors.
And you were checking the coat because you thought you left one behind then?
I'm making sure I didn't remove it.
Was it removed?
No.
Okay. So, Fearless Leader, which door are we wanting to open first then? Because it sounds like I'm point man.
24. And yes, they do have
Far
expertise in
right.
Arcana. They took the Arcanist feat.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify there because that's just like
Far right.
didn't.
Also, is there a Roll20 map that we can look at, or no?
For this, no.
Okay, so there's 6 doors.
What about the 6th one? Or the 5th one? Try the 5th one.
Alrighty.
Is that the one at the body? Which one is the body in front of?
Door number 3.
Okay.
So, which one?
Try 5.
Number 5? Alright.
Okay.
Everyone, stand to the sides, I guess.
Are we gonna be smart about opening these doors, or are we just gonna kind of have someone tank the damage?
Pick a number 1 through 6.
5.
5.
I understand the door you have chosen, but I'm just asking to pick a number from 1 through 6.
Oh,
5.
3.
Okay.
2.
1.
I hate all of you.
Bring.
Well, you gave us the option.
We love you
Crunch.
too.
Pick a number.
What
1
number?
through 6.
Let's see what numbers have been picked so far.
All of them
3,
except
3,
2
2.
and 6.
2.
4
3,
and
2,
6,
1,
actually.
and apparently 5.
No, 5
So
have been picked,
what's-
so 4 and 6 haven't been chosen.
1.
Okay.
Hey, 1 gang.
When you open the door,
We.
all of you are sucked in.
Oh!
Mad suck!
We.
We should
The moment you
Just
open
say-
the door, magic warps around you, drawing you through the portal and into a raging storm. You stand on the
Fuck!
deck of a ship that heaves from one side to the other as waves crash over the rails. Crew members pull lines and tie down cargo. As a heavy-set, bearded captain calls out orders, looking across the bow, you see tall spires of rock emerging through the storm, and the ship is headed straight toward them. And that is where I'm going to end it for tonight.
No!
Listen, it's like almost midnight over here.
Shit. Well, we chose fucking poorly.
What was the correct number?
There was no correct number. I have chosen 3 encounters for this adventure.
Wow!
You guys got close to 3, so portal number 3.
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
What do you do
Do
with a
we,
crunching sailor?
Do we need to roll initiative or something?
No,
No, not.
don't worry about
I-
that. We will get to
Oh,
that.
okay.
I think we're
Okay.
gonna have to help the ship.